Boom. We're live. Hey, everybody. All right, let me go up to the top of the chat here. I just had to finish my very, very delicious lentil soup. Leonardo, you don't know what you're missing. Lentils, ham, carrots, onions, celery, and I used a mushroom broth this time instead of chicken base. Killer. Killer. All right, let's see what we got in the stream. There's Leonardo. Everybody's saying hello here. Our good friend Bruce is in the house. Let's see what else we got. Hopefully, our friend Garden Tractor Boy. I hope he's there. I'm just finishing my lunch. Absolutely. Mac 210 is there. Hello, Mac. Let's see who else we got here. We got Mr. McLean. Hello, Al. I don't know, Leonardo. You got to try it. Don't knock it till you try it. Barry is here. Hello, Barry. Mr. Clem, he is there. Hopefully you're feeling better, John. Hope all is well with you. Everyone's saying hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Yeah, when you have pine straw, yeah, you get to do it once. That's nice. I like pine straw. Actually, it smells really nice. I love the smell of when the pines around our neighborhood drop. The sides of the road get covered in pine straw, and it smells like Christmas. Really, really nice. We're gonna get our leaves haven't. I mean, they've started to come off the trees, but it's gonna be another month before they. We wait till the first frost. Usually, the first frost. That's when they all come down. There's Uncle Brucey. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. I won't touch that one, John. Let's see. Let's see who else we got in here. Too much saying hello, 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 hello. Pines. Yeah, the further south you go, it's more pine trees than deciduous leaf trees. Everybody's still saying hello, 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 hello. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Nobody new right now. I will. Oh, Mark Wiley. Hello, Mark. How are you? Oh, Klaus is here. Hello, Klaus. Everybody's saying hello. And yeah, about Big Dog. I hope Henry chimes in. I guess he's doing a lot better. Talked to him yesterday. He was in a little chat we had yesterday. So hopefully Henry is on the mend and doing well. And let's see. Oh, happy anniversary to Gary Bernacki and his wife Susan, 5 years. They both got COVID, so hopefully they'll be doing better. But happy anniversary to you too. Hope all is well. If you haven't checked out his channel, he is Bass Guitarist 1985 on YouTube, and he's the other generator guru that I do a live stream with him and James Condon. Very, very knowledgeable about electronics, generators, things like that. So Bass Guitarist 1985. Check out his channel. There is Ben's Workshop. Hello, Ben. How are you? I was watching some of your videos yesterday, Ben, when I should have been working. I was checking out some of your older videos. I like them. Check out Ben's channel. Great channel. Randy's here, Mr. Red Fan. Let's see. Oh, Bill's here. Hello, Bill. Bill's joined us. That's good. Boom. I think I'm catching up with the comments. Everyone's saying hello, Casey. Hello, Casey. How you doing, my friend? How's things out in Iowa? Hope things are good. Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to pick up a backpack, but I told them I'm not available till 5 p.m., so that way I won't be interrupted. We will see. Oh, furnace is on. Oh, how cold is it, Bruce? How cold is it up there in Red Deer? Let's see. Everybody's still saying hello, 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 hello to everybody. Is Hank on? I didn't see him. Where's Hank? Did I miss Hank? Oh, there he is. Hank. All right, he's here. Cool. All right, very good, very good. Very good. Hello, Ronnie. How you doing, buddy? Everybody's saying hello to everybody. I will put up the link as soon as I run through the comments. I think Was better. All right, we'll talk about that. We'll call you guys up. We'll be there in a minute. Let me scroll real quick. Hold on, Mark. Everyone's saying hello. Hoping John's getting better. Absolutely. Mac 210. Everybody's saying hello. Glenn Rogers. Hello, Glenn. How are you? All right. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Let me see. Oh, Rob Small Engine's on. Hello, Rob. How you doing? Try to fix it. Another good channel. Try and fix it. Check him out. Another good channel. Everyone's saying hello. Anybody new? Colin Graham trying it again from Ireland. Hello, Colin. Hope your connection's working well. Who else is here? Where's my? He had a previous commitment, so he asked me to be in today. So I will gladly sub in for him whenever he needs. Robert, send me the video or email, and I will try and help you out. David is here from Kansas. Hello, David. Hope all is well with you, my friend. I think I got everybody. What's that, Ben? Which one? Ken's Mod. Well, I am Mr. Mo-It-All. Any question about anything, I'll try and answer. Let's see. I think we got everybody. John, Clem, DNR, Dave, everybody. I think everybody. Tommy Hanlon. Hello, Tommy. I think I have everybody. Who else? We got 34 in the house. Please hit the like button if you don't mind. Hello, Bill Clement. He's saying hello to everybody. Hello, Bill. Everyone, I think. Oh, here we go. Tom is here. Hello, Tom from G'day. Tom's up early, 2 a.m. in the morning there in Perth. He's up early or staying up late. How's that? Everybody's saying hello. Mick Hardy is here. Hello, Mick. Everybody else is saying hello. And I'm caught up. Okay, I will throw out the link. Control-C, and then we will get this party started. Control-V. There we go. All right. I think we are up to date. Oh, I just got a text message from work. Bear with me 1 second. Oh. All right. And the first person in the basement is some guy from Texas. Hello, Bill. Second up, Uncle Bruce. Hello, Brucey. Texas. Hello, Bill. Somebody got YouTube open?
I just closed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was checking mine too.
That's okay. Gary Clifton. Hello, Gary. How are you? Casey's going to be running.
Are you still in Indiana, Bill?
Sorry?
Are you still in Indiana?
No, I'm back in Texas now.
Can you guys hear my furnace? Can you hear my furnace running?
Yeah, what's the temperature there, Bruce?
It's just above freezing outside.
Really?
Can you hear my furnace?
It's just above freezing here, but it's like 53 degrees above freezing.
Somebody still got YouTube open.
Henry, you got YouTube on?
No.
Yeah, like
hold on, let me check. I don't think it's moving.
Oh, wait.
All right. There's no way. Is the echo gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So, Hank, inquiring minds want to know, Hank, how you feeling, buddy?
Well, I'm on the mends. I'm not 100%, but I'm on the mends.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good deal.
It's like as if, well, a couple of years back when I had my heart attack, and I lost my voice and all that. It's the same thing. That's what's happening,
Yeah. I lose my voice all the time.
Yeah.
Hard to believe. If you ask Trudy, I never shut up.
Mine is.
I'm getting too old.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was on before. I was talking to what's his name, Bob Double Wide 6. He had that video out talking about the Briggs Intech twins that had an issue because they never had a compression release on their camshaft initially on Intech V twins. And our friend Boo Luquette, Cajun Coin Hunter, he chimed in because he's a Briggs dealer and said that initially the starters that were offered on those engines from the get-go were so robust, they didn't feel the need for an ACR, so they didn't. But then over time, I guess designs change, things get cheaper, and the starters weren't as robust as they used to be, and people started complaining about, the failing, is it the starter, is it the battery? No, it's because they had no ACR. So they actually came out with an ACR camshaft. So if you look in the IPL for a Briggs Intech V Twin, you'll see superseded by, and there is an ACR camshaft, because
so you
the
can flip
starter
it?
that you buy now will not turn the old cams.
So you can flip the cam?
Yes, just change out the cam. Yep. And that's what Bob did. Bob bought the cam and all. It's just, so many people, just look what happens with the Briggs single, the fractional, the 16.5, 17.5, 18.5, those things where the camshafts, those camshafts, Wayne was telling me, and my dealer told me this morning, those are on back order till December. So now a lot of people are going to Amazoni and buying the Chinese copies of those Briggs cams. And Wayne Stephenson says, look, I don't warranty aftermarket parts. So if the customer doesn't want to wait till December, go with the Chinese, and that's fine, but no guarantee warranty, a day, a week, a month, you take the chance,
Well, it would have, instead of tearing the engine apart, you would have thought Briggs would have come back out with a sturdier starter.
Better starter.
Yeah.
You would think so, because it makes sense the way he said it. If it was so robust from the get-go, and how many years did it last till they started getting complaints? But then again, everything in manufacturing, the bean counters run the manufacturing companies, and they say, wait a minute, we're not spending $37 on a starter when I can get one for $18.95. Change it.
I got a question, Ken. My old Kohler 210, does it have a compression release?
Yes, it does. It's got its own little mechanism with
that starters that round as well. Eh?
Yeah, a two-piece cam that swings out and then swings in. And if you look at Bruce, if you don't have it, I'll send you the K Series manual. There's a whole chapter on the ACR. It's pretty good reading.
Yeah, is it a PDF?
Yes, it is. I'll give you the link. It's a PDF. You can get it.
Good.
You can look at it, download it, do whatever you want.
Send that to me too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
And me too, if you don't mind.
No, I'll post the link here later on. I'll throw the link.
Send one to Hank too.
Yeah, you guys can take it. Yeah, but that manual, I think it's TP 2738. I have it memorized because K Series. That's how I cut my teeth on small engines. I know everything about K Series.
I don't have any use for that engine, and I got it running so good, right? You remember?
Oh, they're the best. The 10 horse is the best.
I got a little, like you. I have a little 14-year-old kid that I'm kind of tormenting, not mentoring. And
you're tormenting.
I'm going to give the engine to him. He's got an old John Deere with a 310 in it, and I thought I'd give it to him. He's really eager.
The 310 is the exact same engine, except it has the Bendix starter instead of a starter generator.
Oh, okay.
That's the only difference.
Oh, it must be bigger then, because he had the wider, flatter head.
Yeah.
Remember
no, he has the Magnum. In a 310, it would probably be the Magnum engine, which has instead of it depends. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
If it's the K Series, it's K Series AQS in the 3 Series that has the side panels on the hood to keep it quieter, but it has the Bendix starter on it. So there's a bigger back plate. There's a bigger back plate.
It must be bigger than that then, because he brought the head to me with the spark plug stripped out.
Yep.
And I put in an insert for him.
Mm-hmm.
And it must be bigger than the 310 then.
It should be the same head though, Brucey. It really should be the same head. 310 should have. Well, here's the thing: 310 Deere should. It
might not be a 310. I'm saying it might not be a 310
because a 310 was a K241, just like the one you had. Should be anyway. Oh, here's the Land of Oz. Hold on. Hey, Tom.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just closing.
Hey, Tom.
Hey guys. Hey everyone.
2:14 a.m. That's dedication.
Kenny, it's you. It's never too much, mate. Nothing too much.
Beautiful.
Yeah, say that 2 hours from now.
Yeah. Kenny, it's nothing's too much.
And then the private chat.
Tom and I have good conversation. Tom likes to get technical, and I love a challenge. So whenever he has a technical question, I go for it.
Yeah, it's always good fun. Hey, good to see everyone here, especially Hank. Hank, did your strop arrive, mate? Has it arrived yet?
I was just going to say to you that, yes, it did. And
brilliant.
I got a thank you video up for you.
Oh, that's very kind. Hank, lovely to see you, but you look absolutely Shattered.
Yeah, it's warmed over.
Shattered. Oh, sorry to hear it.
Did you lose weight, Hank? It looks like you lost a little weight.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You got to take
Tom?
him back to the diner, Kenny.
It's a hell of a
Tom,
way
you
to
don't
tell
mind?
you, the view at the diner is so good. I have to get back up there. All right.
It's a hell of a way to lose weight, Hank.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
No, it's lovely to see you there, Hank. Haven't heard from you in a week or so. Good to see you.
Yeah, I just got to build up my ability to stay out and do things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hit me hard too, mate. It hit me really hard as well. So
Tom, we've got a request from the Peanut Gallery. Would you mind leaning back a little bit? A little bit more? A little bit more?
I just got some disturbing news right on my phone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, if you guys can see that. Is it visible?
Hold
your
on.
flight.
It's been canceled. We get that all the time.
Yeah, that happens all the time. They'll move it 2 hours up and combine 2 flights.
Why, where are you going, Klaus?
Yeah. Well, for Conkers.
Oh, that flight. Oh, that
And the
would
problem is, I can't afford moving it up 2 hours because then I'll be late.
Wow.
Hopefully they'll move it early for you.
I'll talk to them on Monday. See
Yeah,
what
a hell of a
that would
swim.
suck.
yeah.
Wow.
It's an even harder walk.
And if you want to take, fly with someone else to Southampton, you got to do crazy connections somewhere down in Europe. But that's not an option because it'll be like a day's travel just to get there. So it's yeah. Let's see how that pans out.
Good
I'll
luck on
talk
that.
to. Thank you.
When are you going down? Next weekend?
No, on the 5th.
3 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, my daughter's getting married. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It's the 15th.
Yeah,
And
because
this
you
is
got
the
Saltex. Saltex is on my birthday, November 2nd, 3rd.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
So that ought to be fun.
You were born on 2
I've
days.
got a Kenny.
What's that?
You were born on 2 different days, the 2nd and 3rd?
No, third's my birthday, but 59 years old.
The whole
Okay.
thing started on the 2nd, and then he was born on the 3rd.
Actually, I was preemie like 2 months.
His mom was not happy.
I was supposed to be born like in January. I was like 2 months preemie. I was in the hospital.
In February, and I was born in December.
I was in the hospital when JFK got shot in an incubator.
I remember the day that JF.
So it wasn't you.
So does
It
Hank.
wasn't me. Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce was in high school.
They're teasing me, Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brucey, you must have been what, about 6 years old?
Yeah.
What was that, 2nd grade?
Hank's sitting in the corner saying, "Oh, don't
Well,
point at me!
No,
Don't point at me!"
it was actually the 3rd year of grade 3 that really, really screwed me up.
Sorry.
Let's see. Who else we got in the chat here? John T. Hello, John. How are you?
It's so funny, Kenny, when you say everyone's saying hello to everyone. It reminds me of Stella again doing your impersonations. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Everyone's saying
Oh, that
hello
was
to everyone.
good, huh?
Yeah, she did the best. Yeah, she really
She
did.
did.
Everyone
She
said hello to
did
everyone
Kenny.
else.
She did Steve.
I don't know how the hell she did with the background and even the wrap. The wrap of
actually
the
looked
hot
and I said,
dogs.
Did she set up a? And then I realized it was a green screen, but I actually had to look at that pretty
I
close.
know. I know.
I just still
But even the
even now.
background
Hi,
here,
Ronnie.
my background here, like in this room, she had it dead.
My name's not Steve,
Yeah.
but I fix smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked her about that, Bruce. I said, "What's that all from?" And she showed me her badges. She literally has about 30 or 40 badges with
Yeah.
different names on.
Oh, speaking of
Screw
devil,
them
there we
off.
go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Stella.
She's got them on Velcro, Tom.
Yes. Oh, you
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
You've seen them, have you?
That's her shtick.
Bruce.
Stella, you working, Stella? What are you doing? She's probably at the shop working.
I think she should be able to come up.
Well, it depends if she's ironing, doing the clothing for the Broadway off-Broadway shows or whatever
She's doing. She's ironing a shirt for Tom Cruise.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think the last one
You
was John Boy from the Waltons was the last star, I think.
My heart goes out to Raleigh. I heard they had another mass shooting down there yesterday.
Well, how about here? We had the 2 officers that were ambushed.
Yeah.
Bristol,
Saw that.
Connecticut. That's literally 35 miles up the road.
We lost two.
Did they catch him, Ken?
We lost
Oh
two.
no, they killed the one brother and the other one got shot. But it was just like you call up a 911. The three cops arrive and they bash him with AR-47s. I mean, come on.
Kenny, what happened to the second brother who got
It
shot?
happens
Is he
up
still
here
alive?
too, guys.
He's still, yeah, as far as I know, he's still alive. Yeah.
We just lost two Ontario police officers in a domestic shooting.
Yeah, crazy.
A kid.
I mean, I'm not a gun nut, and I'm not going to get into it here because this isn't the place. But it's just lately, what the hell? You know what I mean?
I don't understand. I think it's the first-person video shooter games. We better stop the topic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's true. Although I do want to get on the game that Tom and Clem do because it sounds like fun.
Well, I think if you're 12, it's different than if you're 40.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, I literally was playing that just before I got on. I did crap.
I could just see John Clem. Oh, you moron! Why? You know?
Yeah, and at that game, he's amazing at that game too. Like he really is good at it. Yeah. He's put some time and effort in.
Oh yeah, actually, try to fix it. I am absolutely wearing my Retro Restore T-shirt.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
I traded Mrs. Butler a Sikorsky Christmas helicopter ornament for this T-shirt.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, because I gave one away at my Christmas stream last year, and she said, "Oh, damn, I wanted to win." I says, "Well, you know what? Let's barter." So you send me a double X, and I'll send you one of those. So it's really good.
So, Tom, this might surprise you.
Hello, John. Oh, wait a minute.
Are you carving a spoon up there, Bruce?
What is that?
No,
E-Pay? What is that? Special wood?
Those are my straps.
Who's got wood?
Oh, yes, I can see the leather now. Yes.
Oh,
fantastic.
Sharp. Oh, stones and diamond.
Ooh, diamond plates. What are you sharpening there, Bruce?
Well, I've always sharpened knives, and then when I saw that you make the stuff, probably sharpen.
Hey, boo.
I've got one of these cheapos. It works pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Then I've got a little guy here for my traveling when I go to Mexico because everybody at the condo has dull knives. I take this one down there. It's a yellow and a red.
Nice.
Yeah.
It works
You
well.
carry a knife sharpener on a plane. Don't they look for the knives?
Well, I don't put them in my carry-on.
Yeah.
And then I've got my little jeweler's rub for the strops right there. Yeah.
What is that, Bruce? Jeweler's what? Rouge?
That's a jeweler's compound for stropping.
What's stropping? Oh, is that the leather? The leather thing, or what is that?
Yeah,
What's
the leather on
stropping?
the oak on leather.
Oh, cool.
Good stuff.
I just thought Tom would be interested that somebody else actually does this.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Oh, Stella, you got to come up. I want to see the mess in your shop.
And I got some. What do you think of the cheaper compounds, Tom? Like,
what's that? Motel 6? We'll leave the light on for you. What is that?
Yeah, I don't generally have much to say about them. They all tend to be aluminium oxide and chromium oxide combinations, and I don't find that. Of course, different grits, but I don't find that much in terms of the result that you get from it.
So you don't even use then anything like this? This is a really good one.
I use Veritas honing compound from Canada.
I
think Veritas. Yeah. Repping the Canadian product and American products.
Well, I've had really good luck with this one. I don't know what it is. It's so old. It used to be about that long. And, but I haven't had any luck with this one.
Oh, okay. Does it not apply very nicely?
They don't apply. They don't seem to do what I want them to do. But this guy works just like a champ.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? When you find something, stick with it. Literally, yeah. Don't let it go anywhere because you won't get it.
I just thought I'd show you that because you're always tinkering away with leather straps.
Absolutely. I love it. And I love seeing, my favorite thing is seeing other people learn and finally get it and then get their knife sharp and they can shave with it. And it's just a satisfying feeling, isn't it?
I don't cut paper like all those websites. The guys are YouTubes are cutting paper. I always just do this.
Yeah, do a bit of a shave. Yeah.
Trudy will say, "Oh, you've been sharpening knives again." I'll go, "Why?" She's, "Well, you have
you're patchy. Absolutely. Funnily enough, Brucey, I was talking to Stella on a little private conversation the other day, and she got into knife sharpening at the beginning of COVID. So we've got Hank down the bottom who's doing it. You guys have obviously done it probably all your life. And Stella as well. She just took it up a couple of years ago.
And then I've got my my tools that don't need fuel up there on the back wall back there.
Yeah, yeah. I saw those in your videos.
What,
One of the
what do
first
you
videos
use
I
the
saw.
deer horns for?
Oh, the deer horns. Well, that's probably an old kickback to the macho days, right? Got to hang that
That's
thing
cool.
up.
Oh wait, Tom, does that mean Henry's got the package that includes something for me as well?
Yeah, he's got your stickers. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you should have the stickers.
So I
Actually,
gotta head up there, Hank.
Honestly, no joke. I still haven't sent these yet, and they're getting covered in oil. I've got stickers for so many people. I've got messages for everyone, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Oh, that's nice, Brucey. Nice shiny knife.
Yeah, every time
Well,
somebody
you
gives me
gotta
stickers,
keep-
I save them for a mower that doesn't run real good and slap them on that before I let it go.
The blade has to be as
I'm not
shiny
sending
as
you
the-
any stickers, Bill.
The blade has to be as shiny as the edge.
Take Bill off the hacky list.
Yeah. Hey, after the guy told me to go watch Steve's channel after I fixed his chainsaw, and it worked perfect. I tell you, I still have an extra Steve sticker, and I'm thinking about
That's
doing
so
just that
funny.
with it.
You know what? That took a chunk out of your hide, didn't it?
Oh, imagine it's like I was working with crayons and paper clips, and I got his chainsaw running perfect in the field on the bed of a truck next to a tree. And he says, "Oh, you're pretty good at that. You should watch Steve's channel, and you could really learn."
Hey,
Hey, what was that, Tom?
That one. John felt like I was missing him out, but I got stickers for John too. Don't worry, Johnny, I got you.
I
He
guess
gave a little
nothing for
kiss.
me, huh, Tom?
No, you're in here, Bill. You're in
No,
here somewhere. as well. I
we can't trust you with stickers, Bill. No way.
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't got any left. I've got everyone's names on here. Well, everyone.
no, I don't think I've sent you one, Tom. I don't think I've sent you one.
No, I don't. Mick might have sent it.
Oh, he might have sent you one, yeah.
I can't keep up with everyone's. I'm trying to do my best.
Hey, Tom, you may want to do a little one-on-one with Mick later and show him how to sharpen knives.
No, because he'll take the mick out of me anytime I do something like the spoon carving, or he just. Actually, talking about Mick, I'll just do it again.
This is Mick Hardy, though, not Mick Pearson.
Mick Hardy, put it away.
Different Mick.
Oh, Mick.
Any relation
Oh,
to
yeah,
Phil?
sure. I'll help you, Mick.
Is it any relation to Phil?
I think we asked that once before. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. No. Phil is Hardy with a Y.
Oh,
And everyone asking me where Phil is, I have no clue. I just know that he couldn't be here to do the stream.
oh.
Hey, he could be having an assignation with his lovely wife. I don't know.
That's a pretty big word.
What's the
Yeah, I
mixer
was
doing
thinking,
today?
a what?
What's the mixer doing today?
I haven't heard from Mick since I think Wednesday or Thursday.
No, I haven't heard from Mick either, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he on Instagram? Let me look and see if he's on Instagram.
It's been far too quiet in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
He's probably grounded. His wife probably took his phone away from him.
Right now, he's not on Instagram. I know that. Huh, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I'm still wrecking your t-shirt, Mick, wherever you are.
Let's see. I just sharpen them when I need to. I have one of those. What is it? Remember those? They look like round. What are they called? What do they call those sharpeners? Round with the lines in them that you sharpen your kitchen knives with.
Yeah,
Rat tail.
the lines that go down. And that's what I
Yeah,
use.
like a rat tail. Yeah, I use that all the time when I'm sharpening.
Oh.
When I'm doing like vegetable, like when I made my soup, I'm doing that for the vegetables.
That's actually a strop, eh?
A
Is that
steel.
what it is? Really? That's what it's called?
It's a,
Yeah,
it's
there
a,
he is. There he
it's
is.
a coarser, it's a coarser
Hey,
strap.
Wait. We didn't. We were not talking about that kind of one-on-one, and plus it was the other Mick.
It was the other Mick. At least we both agree on that one, Mick, that you're not wanting to do a one-on-one with me, and I'm not wanting to do a one-on-one with you.
I don't know if you buy him dinner first. You never know.
Yeah.
And
No,
no
like,
knives.
I've
No
had
knives.
really good-
No knives.
No knives. Yeah.
I've had really good conversations with Mick one-on-one, actually. I must admit, I do enjoy our conversations. And it's nice to have a look around home as well, because he's always doing something, and he's like, oh, I'm in this shop, and it's kind of cool, because I know all the shops, obviously.
Yeah, Henry, you
What's
and I
you
got to
building,
go
what's
out
you building,
to
Tom?
Sorry, mate?
What are you building there?
Building. I'm punching
Making.
holes into kangaroo leather, which then go onto a dowel of wood to strop a
Oh.
curved knife. They called it.
You're making a strop similar to what I have then.
Yeah, but for a hook knife, for a curved blade.
Ooh.
Oh, Mick says he sent you a sticker, Tom.
Yeah, you have a Bruce sticker.
Bruce sticker.
Oh yeah, I do. Top
Wait,
right.
wait, show us your wall of fame, Tom. Hold on.
All
Let's see who's starring on the wall of fame.
How do I flip you around?
You got to hit the rotational arrows on your phone.
Yeah, no, my phone's so stupid and slow. Hold tight, I'll get you there. Settings.
Those only hone the edge.
Camera.
It's a dull. No, still, I take one end and then I flip and I do the other end. I do both edges. No, that's.
Are we there?
That's a whiteboard.
Yep. We're flipped.
Here we go. Hold on.
Oh, there we are.
For this. All right, so we'll zoom in. Who do we got? We got Hank. We got Terrell. We got Rob. We got who's next to Rob?
BSS.
CNS.
BS.
Brandon, Brucey.
Buddy, Big John.
Big John, of course.
John.
Some guy named Ken. Mick. All right, I can't. Top Conker. What else we got? We got the detective.
Dave, yeah.
Who's that?
Dick
That's
Small
Dick
Engine.
Small
Oh, Dick.
Engines.
Yeah, it's such a dark decal. Yeah, that's my mate Dick. Anders over
Anders.
there. Jungle Bob. You know, who's seen Jungle Bob? I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
do Gravely Man. I haven't seen Artie in a while either. Arborist Site, great channel. Arborist Site, if you want to learn about channels and
I don't
stuff.
think I've seen that one.
Good site. Yeah, Tinkering. We got Nev. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some guy named Vintage.
Yeah.
Stella.
Oh, the lady. No.
MX. What's MX? What is that for?
MX store. It's where I buy some stuff like oils, or it's a motocross store, but you can buy outdoor power equipment stuff for it.
I mean, not for nothing, Tom. You're missing a lot of stickers.
I know. I'm still waiting for them from you, Kenny. Haven't you got a whole bunch for me? Oh, this is my...
I do actually. I got a crap load. You know what I should do though? I should send you a list and tell me which ones you don't have.
Yeah, honestly, I've got, look down here. I've got so many things, so many stickers. I can't, don't send me doubles of any. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's that. That's Luke. We don't want anything to do with Luke, so that can go in the bin.
Yes, Vic. He asked you first. I'm still B list. Yeah. All right. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Oh Lord.
But I've got so many stickers that I've got
the
doubles
double.
of everything here. If anyone's in Australia, I've literally got doubles of everything, and I can't put them up. I haven't got any space for them all, so don't hesitate to reach out, and I can send them anywhere you want.
I put my doubles on an old
Hey,
toolbox.
Jordan.
I love that one.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, that was up there, but I had anytime a client would call, they would see that in the background, so I stopped doing
Well,
that.
did it decrease sales?
No, it distracted me more than it did them, though. I could see it in the back of my computer screen. I was thinking I can't have that.
You want to expand
You
on
can
that?
put
Tom?
that away now.
We can get under really good light. There you go. Look.
No, you can put that away. You can stop now. It's
Take
okay
a
if you
screenshot.
stop.
Take a screenshot, Bill. Don't pretend you
I
don't.
don't. I don't see that happening.
That is something you
No,
can't.
but Bill, when we first started this years ago, there was a calendar offering, and you should have seen some of the stuff in the calendar. We should do
So if
that.
anyone needs
That
any
was
stickers,
That's something you can't unsee. I didn't see Hank's up there. You should get it up there.
Hanks is up there.
Is he?
Yeah, it's number one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's the
Yeah,
first
he's
one.
number one. I
Oh,
went for your shiny sticker, Hank.
that's very like me to miss number one.
Oh.
I'm left-handed and dyslexic.
I'm left-handed and dyslexic.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
everybody's
It's not
groaning, but it is a thing.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And numbers, I've not very good with numbers.
See,
I can
So
Charlie,
anyway, there we go. Back to what we're talking about.
we say wall of fame, but sometimes it's wall of shame, depending on how the streams go.
I can write from right to left and hold it up to a mirror, and you can read it.
Are you guys still? I'm still big. You want to talk?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you what.
Oh,
my
hold on.
dad my
You
dad
want-
was born left-handed, but in school they forced him to write with his right hand.
That's too bad. That could cause problems.
Yeah, the problem is these days he can take a piece of paper and 2 pens and write his name. His right hand will write it out normally, and his left hand will write it out mirrored.
Really?
I mean, talk about having your brain screwed up from stupid teachers, right?
Huh.
Yeah, but it's quite amazing to see when he does it.
That's a great trick.
It's exactly the same writing. He just do it with two hands, and the left side just comes out mirrored of the right.
And he does it
So,
at the same time.
yes.
Wow, that's a cool trick.
Well, I don't. I mean, in those days, you were looked upon for using your left hand, right? So they would force you, and it just your brain isn't wired for it. So you go a little.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, you might have to blow me up, Kenny.
Oh, sorry.
You ready?
Yeah.
Where are we?
There we are.
What are we writing in Hebrew?
He's writing Bruce backwards, left-handed.
Yeah. See?
What the?
Yeah. My dad
Backwards.
does that too.
Wait. Bruce, just quick question. Why?
That's backwards. There.
That's so funny.
Why?
That's
Was that
called-
something you were on the stairs?
Bruce, were you
grade
forced
school,
to use your right hand as well?
Pardon me?
Were you forced to use your right hand for writing as well?
In grade 1, my teacher tied my left hand behind my back.
Wow.
Literally tied it,
Yeah.
Brucey.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Same thing they did. Same thing they did with
All
my
right,
dad.
what other Paulo tricks you got, Bruce?
And then my mother and dad went in to visit her, and that didn't happen anymore after that.
Oh, really? Damn.
So, yeah. So when I look at something, sometimes I even edit backwards. Like I'll take the last clip and do it first, and I'll build a video from the last section to the first section. Isn't that
That's
weird?
interesting.
Yeah. Crazy.
I must
But
admit, I don't do
at least then you know how it turned out.
that. That's true.
Yeah. Poor Trudy. She says, you are a very different person, she says to me.
Hey Hank, that's some offer right there, huh?
What's that?
It's Mickey says if you want a bed bath or something running into your chest, Mrs. P said she'll do it.
Oh, that made you smile.
That's an offer.
Yeah, for that, I can't refuse.
Yeah.
We'll give
No,
you
but the funny
John,
thing
it's not that
about
you go
the
blind.
coughing,
your brains.
Anytime I try to talk, it comes out coughing.
I mean, I've had it all last week, and I still have it. It comes up,
You just have
and
to think about it. When you cough.
it came 2 days after I got COVID. I started doing that, and it's yeah.
So you won't hear me jabber-jawing today too much.
Hey,
We
Ken,
enjoy your
Casey Coin
company
Hunter, what's up?
nonetheless.
You never do that, Hank. By the way. So,
Wait, Hank, where's the iced tea? There you go. All right.
and the
Staying
back
hungry.
Yeah, Hank streaming out the iced tea.
It's also worth mentioning Big John's had the big C, and he's going through a rough time with it as well.
Yeah.
We've all had it now. We've literally, I think most of us have had it, and it's been horrendous.
Oh, Bruce, you're still hanging on.
Yeah. I don't go anywhere.
COVID.
I don't go.
COVID. I'm closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I have my happy hour every Wednesday night, and then Mexico. That's it. That's traveling is where if you're going to get it, you're going to catch it in an airport or
Yeah.
You know what? You can catch it from the trolley at the supermarket. We don't know where we get it. I mean, unless we all nitro gloved up and masks, you're gonna get it at some point, and it's
Well, the
My
masks
wife's
only
wears a
work.
mask wherever she goes.
The masks
I
keep
know.
your germs away from other people. They don't keep other people's germs away from you.
that's right.
no,
Yeah,
but still,
that's why I don't understand where people are upset about it. I mean, wear a mask, everybody. If you want.
I mean, I think if
Yeah.
you got all your shots,
I had my
I mean,
shot on Thursday. I had my last booster on Thursday.
Yeah.
I know some people don't agree with it, and I'm good with it either way. Whatever.
Me too. But I think when you've had your shots, when you get it, it's not going to be as bad as
Exactly.
as you haven't had your shot.
It's not a cure-all.
No.
I felt like a bag of feces yesterday.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't understand people actively protesting the shots. If you don't want to get it, that's your choice. You know, you're taking your own chance. That's okay.
Yeah.
But why? It's like protesting sunshine. It's not going to go away.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the only thing I said, someone asked about that the other day, and I was saying, look at Jason Pate without it. I mean, look what happened to him. Holy crap.
Yeah, it just about took him out.
Yeah.
And I know Hank's lost his brother.
Yeah, I had 4 shots and then ended up with it anyway. And I was
me too.
Lucky enough. I'm in really good shape. I mean, I was annoyed for a day.
Yeah,
that was it. Just annoyed.
I don't think it has anything to do with what shape you're in. I think it just hits people differently.
What killed me was the Plavaxid afterward. That gave me a cough for 2 months. 2 months. I had a chronic cough. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I actually think, you know what? I actually think I've had it. Like, we have a 2-year-old niece, right? I fixed that plastic thing, right? I actually think that we got it from her, but it wasn't bad enough to even realize you had it, but you feel like you're sick for 3 days and then it's over. So I might have had it, you know.
Bruce,
you know,
video.
When I feel the cough I have now from after about a week and a half ago, I have had it before.
Yeah, you know. Right?
Yeah, because that cough is exactly the same one I had 6-7 months ago. Exactly. It's a dry cough, and whenever you open your mouth, it goes like, you know, you can't.
I have that kind of in general anyway, right? Like I edit them out. I see a little. I know exactly what it looks like in an audio form, and it's a little bump like that. Zip, cut. And there it is.
Yeah. When I'll blow up my garage while I'm videoing. Sometimes I'll stop for a minute and blow the dust off the floor. You know, after working on a mower, I'll kick up the dust, and in the middle of the video, I'll sneeze 3 times, and it's like I can fix that. Cut.
Zap.
Yeah.
Well, I decided. I mean, my last 3 videos I've done, they haven't been posted yet, but I have a cough there, and it's I'm saying I'm sorry an awful lot of times.
Sound like a Canadian. Sorry.
But I mean, it's just what it is. Why change it?
There he is.
So, Mr. Mixed Mowers. Hey, Mick, have a look at this.
Mr. Mixed Mowers.
I think this is a little bit of a bummer.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, your flight's been cancelled.
Jesus. And they moved it up 3 hours. That's no goodie. I'm going to have a talk with them on Monday, see what they can do.
All right.
Well, they're not going to move the flight for you.
No, most likely not.
I'll figure it out.
I just tell them who I'm going to visiting. They're going to, give me a private plane or something.
They'll give you your own plane. Yeah,
no problem.
Hank, Mrs. P said she's found her nurse's uniform, but she can't find her leggings, so she's only got suspenders. Is that a problem or?
That's not a problem. We're learning a little bit about Mick today here.
You're gonna.
Yeah, you're
Mick.
killing him, Mick.
It almost sounds like a mule, That sounds awful.
Hank, I recommend lots of alcohol. It won't cure you, but it'll make being sick a lot more fun.
It kills the germs, but I don't know how they get the little guys to drink it.
Yeah.
No,
Tom, what time is it?
No, thing is, I don't drink.
I know you don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Tom, you got to show Mick
what time is it? What time is it?
He's gone off to the toilet now. He's gone off to the toilet with his right hand. He's all excited.
Okay. I got. It's hard to do, but I got.
You got the Hanks one on.
Oh, you got the Hank one, yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good.
I was gonna wear
you,
Hanks,
Hank.
but I'm all in grey.
Nice.
There we go, big dog.
Nice one, Bruce.
In honor of you, sir.
Mine is it's in the washer thing. So.
It's nice that you guys got him once in a while.
Mine says everything you need to know.
What is it?
Life
Oh,
is
my.
good.
Life is good.
Life
It
is
is.
good.
It's like a Ford emblem.
Yeah.
No, it's on the back. It's got a little
Oh,
surfer
that's
dude.
cool. I like that.
Yeah, I was going to say Ford and Life is Good doesn't kind of jive, does it?
No, they
Is
don't.
it just
Yeah.
me or
No, it would be Life has jump starters, jumper cables.
fix
I
or
thought-
repair daily?
looks like a Kia model to me.
Yeah, John's
Yeah, right,
joking,
John.
but he didn't have to actually receive underwear. Someone else did.
Hey Mick, did you see the picture that Tom kept showing us of you over and over again, even though we begged him not to?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw that. The thing is
That's something that you can't unsee.
Yeah.
thing is about big dog clothing. One thing I just can't figure out is for some reason I never tend to get.
Oh, hey.
It's been confiscated. It's been confiscated.
Hey, don't touch that, Nick. Don't touch that. We're
But
a children's
I never-
show.
I never seem to get the opportunity. Backwards. No. I never seem to get the opportunity to wear my big dog T-shirt.
It's been confiscated.
Hey Mick,
No.
you know what OCD is? OCD is me sitting there and looking at that and thinking, "Be careful of that soda. That couch is white."
Hey,
I know.
Mick,
That's OCD.
You under-
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Okay. Bill?
Nick, you understand. I'm going to get banned now because you groped Mrs. B.
No, I wasn't groping. I was just stroking my tail.
Bill?
That's not helping.
Hang on. Bill, it's not OCD. Because if you're truly OCD, it's actually CDO. Because that's how the letters line up in the alphabet.
CDO.
Yes,
yeah.
it's
I
CDO.
thought that
Yes,
too.
absolutely.
CDO.
Yeah.
And I bet
I
you
did-
every one of you guys are
in my-
every one of
in
you
my
guys
shop-
are CDO.
In my shop today, I did a Brucey.
Oh,
Yeah.
what'd you
You
do?
go to the toilet.
Woo!
I brought out the vacuum cleaner and the degreaser, and I did everything. Vacuuming.
Oh, good work, Klaus.
And, oh yeah. Thinking of Bruce and watching his video fixing the angel. So it was a good day.
No, I'm so OCD
Yeah, I need to do
that
that
we just finished the garage sale, and I had the electronics in one section, and then the weed eaters, and then the lawnmowers, and then the chainsaws.
Did you hear about? Did you hear about?
Spread it out. Mix their attention.
No. Did you hear about Rob Small Engine's last workshop cleanup?
No.
I spoke to Rob today. He was away on 3-day holiday. Come back and someone's emptied his workshop.
Oh,
No
yeah.
way.
Oh,
Took a
shit.
lot. Took everything. They even took a free draw snap-on toolbox, all his brand new Milwaukee Impacts, a couple of spare lawnmower engines.
I'm sorry,
Absolutely
Rob.
robbed him blind.
I'm sorry, Rob. That just
That sucks.
sucks.
Is he doing
So-
a wish list or anything to help out? Or
Well,
what?
Well, it's funny you said that, Ken, because I've been chatting to Rob today because I found a lawnmower up in Yorkshire. I think I might have shared it with some of you guys already. It's just post, I believe, just post First World War. It's about 1950s. Really, really nice old vintage reel mower called a JP Super. Which is a 12-inch cylinder mower with the grass box is half metal, half wood. That's how old it is. It's proper retro. Anyway, it was only up for about 30-40 quid on eBay. I thought, I like that, but it's going to cost me a nicker to get it back down south. It's about a 4-hour drive each way. So anyway, I rang up the Flying Yorkie and said to him, how far away are you from me? He said about an hour 10, hour 20. So he's going to pick it up for me from his house to go and get it. And then he's going to Saltex in November and we're going to do a dodgy van swap and he's going to put the lawnmower in my van. So So that's cool. So I've got a nice 1950s lawnmower coming, and that's when he told me about what happened. So I said to him, look, you've got a community. So do a video, and before you do the video, just fill up your Amazon wish list with knick-knack, paddywhack, socket sets, screwdriver sets, whatever, 15, £20 a go, fill it up and put it out there, and it'd be like Christmas has come early, hopefully, and it get some tools back, enough just to get him back up and running. But they took everything, bar his underpants. They took the lot.
Hey, does he have insurance, mate?
I couldn't tell you. I doubt it. I doubt it, but he may have. I don't know. But
they won't cover me on insurance because it's so much here that I have to buy an extra.
Rider. You'd have to buy an extra rider to cover it.
Yeah. And our insurance, our insurance is already thousands of dollars a year. Like we're already stupid.
But he said today it's not just the snap-on tool bench. It's not just about that. It's all the little tiny tools that he's manufactured, manipulated, and
and you'll be looking for something in 2 years, and you'll realize, oh, that was stolen.
Yeah, exactly. So he's gutted.
That's so sad. Gee.
Is this Rob's Small Engines?
Yeah. I couldn't even begin to imagine how I would feel. But that's why I got cameras out the front, cameras out the back. I got a motion sensor alarm system in the shed as well. Man, I couldn't imagine it.
So does he have a wish list yet, or is that upcoming?
He's always had a wish list. There's always been one there, but it's always been like WD-40.
Yeah.
So I just said, sit down, spend an hour, and go shopping, and just fill it up with.
Add to wish list. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
Change it to stuff you want instead of stuff you need.
He was in my chat an hour ago, so I know he's around.
But when I built my shop, the insurance company came by, and I said I want insurance because if I have somebody's lawn tractor or maybe 2 lawn tractors in the shop and they get stolen, who's going to pay for them?
Yeah.
And they said you got to change that door right over there. So I had to get a metal face door with latches and stuff. But as long as it's inside, the shop, it's covered to, I think, about £20,000 total.
Nice.
That can go away, and it gets.
The thing is, Klaus, it's not just that, is it? It's a lot of tools. You have pride in it. A lot of you have pride in your tools, and even.
Well, how about I have tools out of from my father, heirlooms.
Exactly.
You'll never get back. Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't replace all the tools that people are off my wish list. Of goodness of their heart, they've given me so many tools, and to imagine all that stuff being robbed, I can't. I can't do that.
That's so true. Yeah, that's so true.
Like my left-handed crescent wrench, man. That was a gift from Trudy's dad.
Yeah, and Bruce, it was just last week. You had an attempted break-in. That could have gone. Yeah. That could have gone so wrong.
I had a good friend's pressure washer sitting right on the floor, right there, and it would have been gone.
I mean, I count my stars here because I have people's power equipment right in my driveway. Okay, right there for weeks at a time. Sometimes tractors, snow blowers. I mean, during the day, anybody could come by and just throw it on a truck.
If that was here, Ken, that'd be gone.
Yeah. We have. What's nice is we have a lot of younger people living here now, where the wives don't work and they're walking around the street all day long with their kids and stuff like that, and they know me. I fix all their equipment, so they know me.
To be fair, Ken, if that was here, you'd probably find it in my back garden.
Yeah.
Mick, I'm sorry, my computer just shut down, and I missed what you were saying in terms of insurance and.
Does that cover fire, Klaus?
Yeah. So I was just sort of saying, Klaus, it's not £20,000, a lot of money, right? But you weigh it up, how much you got in there.
It's just about covers it.
Yeah.
Klaus, say for example, my place got robbed. All the stuff I got from my dad and uncle and stuff like that. That's the stuff I care about. I don't give a shit about the other stuff.
Right.
Stuff that was passed down to me.
And you can get a ratchet set of spanners, but both sets for like 20 quid each. They're not a lot of money, just for a half decent set. They're not a lot of money.
But my dad's 1964 set,
Yeah, I've got a really nice set of what's the old style stuff? Oh my lord.
Second word, first syllable.
Sounds like
my
sounds
head's
like
gone. The really old socket sets, really old.
Taco?
SK?
Atlas?
SK?
Not I've got some SK, but they're the other ones.
It's not
You normally find them on stuff like Atco's and Dennis's, that sort of stuff. I can't think of the name of it. It'll come to me in a minute, or someone
Is
in the
it
chat.
a British name, Mick?
Yeah, someone will think of it in a minute.
Is that the Robinson?
No, not Robinson.
No.
I can't think of the name of the bloody thing now.
Yeah, you got Blackhawk Stanley Works. The Grit Machine is the oldest I know of.
Someone come out of it in the chat. But Ben would know. Ben's workshop would know. Real old set of socket sizes. Ben, what are they called? I can't think of the name of the bloody things now.
Whitworth.
Whitworth.
No,
Whitworth.
Oh, Whitworth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, Whitworth.
Yeah.
So I've got a set of Whitworth, which belongs to Pete Froud, one of my mates, that his granddad gave him 2 sets.
Wow.
And he said, "Do you want this?" I went, "No, don't talk daft. It's your granddad's." He went, "No, I've got 2 sets. Don't worry." So I've got a set here that belonged to Pete's granddad. So that's even worse if that gets stolen.
Yeah.
How useful is it?
Yeah.
Eh?
Does it still work well?
It's not A1 condition because it was used when I got it, but you just can't pick up that quality of Whitworth anymore. It just does not exist.
Well, you can, but it'll rub you blind.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, come on. So and for what it's worth, how many times I actually use Whitworth stuff doesn't really warrant me buying a really, really nice brand.
No.
But I don't want a brand spanking new set. I want something that somebody had back in 1920. Do you know what I mean? It's proper old stuff.
Yeah.
Held by another set of hands.
What's that? Is that Whitworth, is it?
I never heard of them.
Oh, AS. That's AS.
They look
Yeah.
skinny.
Yeah, but this is a proper set. No misses.
Now
Sockets.
Whitworth, I know Whitworth Threads. Whitworth was the name of the actual tool company?
No, I think so. No.
It's a
no.
standard.
I got
It's a
Whitworth here,
standard.
and they're not.
It's a standard.
I know Whitworth Thread, but I didn't know
Whitworth
was.
Thread.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because it's funny. You look back at
In
some
Canada,
of the
we have a really
tools,
old set. It's called Gray.
and a half-inch British tool is not half-inch. Like the old days, you look at an old mower, it says half-inch or 3/8. It literally doesn't measure half-inch or 3/8.
If someone, I've got some old tools here. They're called Big Dick. If someone nick them, I'll be gutted because you can only buy them now on eBay. Really,
Right.
the good stuff.
Yeah.
And this is a problem, right? Is that I've got so many cheap tools that I used to have. I used to throw in the red toolbox. BSW standard, yeah. I couldn't care 2 monkeys if they got stolen. But my really nice Halford professional kit, my Whitworth kit, and my AF set, man, it would kill me if that lot went missing. Yeah. Even my D-Walk stuff. If someone nicked my D-Walk stuff, that's under guarantee. I can just do insurance. I just claim it back. But
King Dick, I've heard of that.
King Dick's, big dick job, yeah. But poor Rob, yeah, he walked in, and they even he had a snap-on toolbox and a Ring doorbell. They took the Ring doorbell off, smashed that off,
Wow.
and then somebody wheeled down his driveway a 3-tier snap-on stack system.
Wow.
And no
That's
one.
why I've got 2 cameras in the garage inside
and no one
facing
heard
the door.
No one heard nothing.
No, and even with cameras, it wouldn't have stopped me from attempted break-in either.
Yeah.
It might help. It might help later on down the line to catch the son of a bitch, but I don't know. I do not
I have all my power tools with the plastic housing. I have HM sorted into it. Every single one, even the batteries, just in case they can find it again and get the suckers. Yeah.
HM.
Hobby motor.
That's my initials, Hank.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Well,
that works.
Then they'll send them to you.
Well, you can. The police, tell the police, then they can at least give them back to you if they find it.
Hank, every time he says HM, you charge him a royalty fee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all got those tools. I've got some tap and die sets that are in the wooden boxes, you know. Oh, somebody took those, I'd be in tears.
Yeah.
See, I'm not that way with any of my tools. If they took all my wrenches, I wouldn't care. If they took my screw gun, I'd become a piano player.
I'm envious of you guys because I've never been given tools because my dad didn't know how to use tools. He still doesn't. But
Mine didn't know how to use them, but everyone around here had a Sears Craftsman. You just did.
Yeah, you just did.
The teardrop.
That's how it was in my world.
yeah.
I can't even begin to imagine what he felt like when he opened his workshop door and it is just gone.
Oh yeah.
Devastated.
Yeah.
But there you go. So
just sitting here, man.
And there's Tom
So I
looking
was
guilty.
I was going to show this thing today as a what is it?
That's a
Can't
blue
really-
thing.
can't really make it out.
It's
Looks
a
like a gas
spaceship.
remover.
Sex toy? I don't know.
Yeah,
Butt plug.
Yeah, there you go.
too many pointy things for that.
Not over here.
Okay, well, yeah.
And you're fast, Nick. Holy smokes.
I figured Bruce would get it first.
It looks like some kind of draining system, like an oil
Yeah, it looks
system.
like it's
Bruce, think fast, Bruce.
fast.
It's not possible for Bruce to think fast.
Gas remover. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like some kind of extraction.
Wait, I'll give you a hint. Hold on, I'll give you a hint.
It's a do hummer.
Wait, I'll give you a little hint. Hold on.
Who's it?
Yeah,
Hold
who's
on.
it?
Yeah, hold on. I'll give you, wait. Little hint here. Hold on.
It's to insert muffler bearings.
Yeah.
Here's a little hint.
Oh my God!
Ah.
You guys aren't watching Bruce. I figured.
Yeah, we
watched
are.
that too.
Yeah, no.
Just a little too
I thought
close.
that was a gimme.
Bruce isn't even watching Bruce.
I'm telling you. I thought that was
Hey,
a
Bruce, you
gimme.
still
A
haven't told
Bruce
me what you didn't
video
like
without
about my
a
comment.
carburetor in it.
Hey, Klaus.
You know what? It's not the same without the music. It
I know.
just-
I don't know. Like I said,
You know what?
I suck at
I
editing.
put
I'm
that-
even worse at that stuff.
I put that video up and I thought it's going to be like minus 10 out of 10, right? -0.
Nah.
And it did really well. I had like
Bruce,
26
it ain't
comments
about
on
the
my list.
butterfly. It's about Bruce Pender. So,
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
but you know what, Bruce? I have something I got to fix. One of those LED, those light sticks that got the beam, and then on the tip it has it. It's got this little teeny wire. I need a soldering gun with like a needle tip because I got to reach way in. I can't find one with like a needle tip.
You can't just pokey wire a needle to a soldering iron?
I could, yeah, I probably could.
I've got one of those gas powered Dremel.
No,
soldering
because
irons.
it's so thin though. I'll melt the plastic on the end. There's a very little teeny window in there. You know,
Yeah.
the wire's like a centimeter long. It's like 22 gauge wire, and it's just there's no room.
22 gauge, that's big yet for me.
And not 22. What? No, like real tiny stuff, like phone wire. Bruce, real
Yeah,
tiny.
that's
Pretty
26. Well, 22 is phone,
Yeah.
but the modern stuff's all 26.
Okay.
And about the gauge thing, because we don't have that here.
Yeah.
The higher the number, the smaller the wire, right?
Yeah.
Like
It's
that
reversed.
makes any sense.
So
Yeah,
like a 4
zero,
gauge would be a
zero,
jumper
yeah.
cable.
It's like a shotgun, right? A 12 gauge is smaller than a 10 gauge.
I know, but it makes no
Yeah.
sense. The higher the number, the smaller the wire. It's like
Yeah, it puts a limit on
it
the ceiling.
doesn't compute in a metric brain. It really
Yeah,
does.
you put a limit on the
Well, no,
ceiling
think of
rather
it
than
this
putting a
way,
limit on
Klaus.
the
Think of it
floor.
this way, Klaus. The number of items it takes to fill up 1 square inch. 1, it takes 1 item, so it's big. 12, it takes 12 of them, so it's smaller. Think of it that
but
way.
see, the logic is
That's the
fine.
way they do, like wire. When you buy wire cloth, it's all by the mesh size, and mesh size is how many mesh holes
Mr. Know-it-all.
will fit
Yeah.
in a 1 inch
But-
hole, in a 1 inch square.
And,
That
and
is-
I mean,
that's 26.
and thank Thank you,
That's
Kenny, because
26.
it's still
Oh yeah.
here they talk about cubic millimeters.
Yep.
Or
course.
square. I'm sorry, square millimeters. But it doesn't matter. The higher the number, the bigger stuff is.
Yeah, but that's
And-
an area though. That's different.
Yeah.
Volume.
Gauge size is always the opposite in
Yeah.
gauge size.
And the same thing goes when people talk about the thickness of metal in gauge. I'm sitting like there. What? What? Yeah, the higher the number, the
My doctor
thinner the metal. It doesn't compute right with me.
Just like I said, just think of it this way:
Yeah.
how much you can fit in a 1 square inch cube.
Yeah.
So the bigger the number, the more fits. So the
Yeah.
smaller they are.
Yeah. But the whole concept
Yeah.
doesn't
Oh
compute
yeah, somebody was on drugs when we did it,
with a
yeah.
metric trained brain. It
Well,
really
you
doesn't.
had to see now over here, Klaus, in Canada, we went to metric in 70 something, 1970
Yep.
something.
Yep.
So we are totally bi-measurable here.
By
Tell people-
measurable.
Yeah, we're bi in Canada. We're bi.
We lost Mick.
No, but it's a funny thing, and I've noticed that when I think of like socket sizes in standard,
Yeah.
it's not that I can relate to it, because I mean I can do fractions,
Okay.
and I can understand that a 7/16 is bigger than a 3/8 and all that, because fractions compute. But when I reach for it, it's automatic. I know that a 7/16 is bigger than a 3/8. So
Yeah.
if the 3/8 doesn't fit, I'll go one size up, which is 7/16.
Well, if it's
I don't-
3/8,
but-
yeah.
By memory.
Yeah.
But I don't compute the logic of it.
See,
Okay.
Klaus,
Klaus,
we see so much metric and standard that a lot of times, like I'll reach for a 3/8. If it doesn't fit on, I automatically reach for the 10 millimeter.
Here you go, Klaus. Here's the
Yeah.
explanation.
Yeah, and yeah, I've been googling it so much, Kenny, because it
No,
doesn't.
it can take the lower gauge because it could take more current. That's why it's bigger.
That's still backwards.
It is.
Hold on.
To me, it is. Yeah.
I don't see you, Mick. Hold on.
And also, when you then talk about drill sizes, right? I can then relate to that. I have a drill size 1/4 inch, because
Yeah.
a
I do
quarter
not
inch is
have
a
any
1/4
bits.
inch,
I do
and
not
all
have
of a
bits
sudden,
drill bits.
they turn them into numbers.
Numbers and letters. Yeah.
Drill number 5, like what? 5 what? You know, here all my drills, well, except for my standard ones, are millimeters. So a 6.5 is bigger than a 6.0. Ta-da! But
Yeah.
Metric is more simple than standard, though it is.
And a 9/30 seconds is slightly bigger than a quarter.
Right.
Duh.
Yeah.
and I do.
What's
I-
half of 20 millimeters is 10. What's
You know,
half of 9/16?
9/32.
Yeah. 4.5, 30 seconds. But keep in mind, an 8.5 millimeter bolt fits on the e-motors.
One
I
of you
love
guys
the
did.
carburetor.
One of
I
you
do.
guys did a video a long time ago
Yeah.
about the wrench, the size that nobody had. Is it 11/32?
And
Is
18.
that this? It's a size that's kind of an
That's
odd
an odd
size.
size. Yeah.
And I was in the store once and they had it. I was like, I don't need that. I don't even know what it is.
I have to have
it.
Yeah.
I'll
It's a-
buy it.
It's a bit
And
like
it was hideously expensive. It doesn't matter. I have to
Yeah, because
have
you
it.
wanted in the OCD club. You had to have all of
Yeah,
them.
exactly. There was something missing on the.
Wait,
yeah.
Klaus. Yeah, Klaus. Are you like me? When one socket's missing from the set, you shut down the whole shop,
Yes.
Yeah.
oh no, not me.
I
Not
most
me.
certain. I most.
or you go to
certainly
the store
do.
and buy one.
And you know what? I am this bad that if the 10 millimeter is missing or the 8 millimeter is missing, I know I have a brand new set in a drawer down here.
Yeah.
Won't cut it.
What
I
size
need
was
that
that?
one. I need
Yes.
that one.
You need
What
that
size was
one.
that, Klaus? What size is it?
11/32.
Oh, Neil.
11 seconds?
I knew.
You know, I've got a bit box with like 70 bits in it that I use. It's got all the nut drivers and torques and all that for the screw gun. It's got one bit that I broke, So 69 good ones, one broken one. So there's that one hole in the box. And I've thought about throwing it away and getting a new box 100 times.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
what's this all about?
No, I highly doubt it.
I don't know, Ronnie. I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, I haven't heard that. I think that would have been top news.
Yeah, not from Honda.
Since Honda is an
Maybe
engine
certain
making.
engines, but I don't know about all
That's
of
all
them.
they talk about is their race cars. You know, the commercials here are, ooh, look,
Oh, the
they said we
commercial
couldn't
now
make race
shows
cars, so we
Rome.
made race cars. We couldn't make
No,
dirt
the-
bikes. We made dirt bikes. Look, we
The
couldn't make
Honda commercial
vibrators. We made
here-
vibrators.
No, that's true, Ben.
Honda
I haven't.
commercial here
The
starts with
letters.
gold
I haven't
powered
even
bike
gone
that
there
goes
yet.
to Rome.
What?
11:30 seconds is quite a small wrench.
Yeah, it is. But I have
130
one.
seconds is
I have never. I've had it for almost a year. I've never used it, but I have it.
Talk about beautiful, hey?
Yeah, now we're talking.
The old tool belt.
That's about as handy
no,
as a
that's
left hand. That's about as
Blue Point.
handy as a left-handed crescent wrench.
You strap it to your leg. You're done.
Well, Mick, what would you
Yeah,
use if you have to use your left hand to get under something? You got to have
I
a
would-
left hand and a right hand.
I would use a right-handed crescent wrench. Only weirdos have a left-handed crescent wrench.
11:37. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
You notice
Benford?
Bruce is holding that up with his right hand, though.
Blue Point. No
Blue
left
Point.
hand.
Ooh, snap on Blue Point.
Oh, it is. That's your. Yeah. No, that's your.
I don't think Binford is a real name.
I assume the
there.
video is backwards.
No. No.
Bruce is backwards.
Left hand.
Turn around, Bruce.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty nice little wrench. Blue
Wait,
Point.
Bruce, let me ask
11:30
you,
seconds.
while you're there with your tools, Bruce, what is your, if in your box, what is your most cherished tool? You got to have one that you can't do without. What is your most cherished tool?
I got to think about that. There's lots of them.
And don't start unzipping your fly.
Oh, you guys have got.
That's a good one. I tell you what, guys, give me a minute. I'll go.
Oh,
no.
I'll
Put that back.
12 inch?
Put it back. Put it back.
Kongsberg
Kongsberg.
out of Norway. That's
14
made in
inch.
Norway.
Wow.
Yeah, left-handed.
Yeah, that's made in
Norway.
Norway. Yep. That's good steel.
Wow.
That is almost as good as a wrench.
Well, you could use it as a hammer. You could use it as a defense
Not
weapon.
this one. Not this one.
Oh no, any good crescent wrench you can use as a hammer without hurting it.
No, not this.
Where'd you get that, Bruce? What's the history on that?
About 6 months before Trudy's dad left us, we were out visiting there, and he said, "You're a lefty, eh?" And I said, "Yeah." And he just walked up, never said a word, and he just put that in my truck.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's
That's
cool.
like I said. When you get stuff ripped off, there's the personal ones you can't make it.
Yeah, I can't replace that.
Nah.
Everybody I know tries to steal my tools. Nobody ever leaves me any.
I've been given so much. These were given to me by a coworker. It's not a belt; it's just a pouch. Eh?
Hey, Dave.
Our eldest boy,
That is pretty
Ethan,
nice
he's moving out
It doesn't
this
get any
week.
better than that.
Ethan's moving out, so I thought, well, I'm gonna get one step ahead of him because he's going to be hammering, he's going to be picking pictures up, and I thought, I know what's happening here. So I went down the local shop and paid out £200 for a little Stanley toolbox full of tools, and I said, "That's yours. You can take that because you're not having mine."
Oh, that's nice, Mick. That's lovely.
Wait, you didn't take him to Halford?
Let me just get my.
A reach around tool belt. Oh Lord, that's
Oh,
wrong.
there you go, Bruce. Stella thought it would be the Pender lift.
Oh, the pendant.
We-
Well, yeah. Hey,
We
every
should
day.
go through everyone's who's favourite tools.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody mentioned the Pender lift. I wasn't paying attention.
Kenny.
Yes.
The Pender lift is absolutely indispensable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mine's all about the screw gun because it's either the screw gun or the impact gun, but the screw gun has been with me for 5 years.
Well, I thought Bruce was going to whip out a bottle of methyl hydrate.
Yeah.
I think mine has to be, right? I'm not attached to it, like, sentimentally, but a pressure and vacuum tester. I use it on
Oh.
everything.
And I should have mentioned that.
I would have thought Bruce would have either gone for the air compression gun that Klaus sent him, or I thought he might have gone for his grass busting scraping tool that I sent him. You know, but
Hey Henry, I got a good tool for you too. You can make labels so you can remember what you put in the box.
Yeah.
oh no, Oh no, I can't be doing with
Wait,
that.
is that a real P-Touch or is that generic?
I got a P-Touch too.
A
Bill.
Dymo.
Oh,
This is the good
yeah,
one.
Dymo, the original Dymo.
Yeah. I've had this thing for
the
like
little
20
Dymo
years
that
now.
were red?
Stole off from
red and
work.
used to
You
cut
stole it from work.
the Dymos that were red. You'd always used to bleed your fingernails trying to get the adhesive off the back of them because they were hard plastic.
This lucky enough is new enough to where it's the paper that splits in the middle.
Remember the red plastic ones, Bruce? The hard plastic?
Yeah.
And the Dymo? But
And
you
it
don't
gets
have
your fingernail when you're
in
trying
there.
to pull it off.
They
Yeah, you
squeezed
try
the
to get the
plastic,
adhesive off,
but
they
they squeezed
cut
a
your
white
finger.
letter into the plastic. Yeah.
Oh, well, wait, here we are.
Uh-oh.
I do have a label maker, but I still rather write
Wow,
it.
so what's that, a COVID test? What is that?
No, it's my
That's an old
Craftsman.
Craftsman
No, it's not old.
or a new
It's not old.
Craftsman.
I don't know why, but I have Veras, I have
This is fun.
Bacos, and this is not. It's not high-end Craftsman. It really isn't.
I like the older Craftsman with the matte finish, though. I don't like the shiny stuff.
But no,
Yeah.
but for some reason, my hand always reaches for this one.
Huh.
It has a lot of teeth, so it doesn't. You don't have to move
Yeah,
it a
very
lot.
short stroke, yeah.
Yeah, and release is up here. But whenever you press here,
So what
it
you're saying is,
releases.
Klaus, is that you always pick that up because it feels good in the hand.
Yeah,
Well, it is
about that, yeah.
suggestive.
Thanks for that.
Something like that, mate. Yeah, something.
Oh yeah,
Grace's
John
favorite
wins. That's it right there. That comment. John wins the whole 205.
Teardrop.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic, just like yours, Klaus.
That's the
Yeah.
ones I've got.
Yeah.
I love those.
And
Hank.
I was actually looking for those, but you can't buy them.
Yeah,
anymore.
baby.
There's a scraper.
Hank.
That,
What's
you know
that?
what?
What's
That
that?
has
A
been-
is that a burger flipper?
No, this Mick sent me this, and it has just been handier than a hole in your underwear. Like
There you
this,
go.
is just
Oh,
it is good.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good, baby. That's a good tool. That is.
That is.
Yeah.
It doesn't get too sharp. You know how some of them just get razor sharp because you're always
Yeah,
going,
no, it's a
you know,
good tool.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's a good tool. And you're right, Klaus. You can flip burgers with it as well.
Hey.
Hank,
The dual-
I
the
remember,
dual
and
tool.
I'll never
Just
forget
give it
this.
that
It's
grassy taste. Mm.
It's called Grass Buster.
See, and
Broccoli
there was
Buster.
me. I sent Tom a really nice pink thong. He hasn't used that once.
I've actually got it in my
No.
bedroom there, on the door. I
Yeah,
try every
I
night.
mean, I've got a
Wash.
putty knife where the edge is literally round now from using it over all the years.
Yeah.
Hey, Hank, I'll never forget the time where I think you were going to send Mick a pressure tester and you accidentally sent it to yourself and now you use it. I love that. That makes me smile every time.
Well, the
fair-
best was when Bruce got the carburetor. That was the best.
I still
To
got
be
that.
fair though, Hank did come out on top. He sent me another one. I
did
used
you?
it. I
I
used
still got
it
that.
a lot.
Cheap,
Oh.
cheap Chinese carburetor. I almost said a bad word.
It's a good bit of kit that is.
Yeah.
Very useful pressure
Yeah,
vacuum
do you
tester.
guys have the OEM steel kit? For vacuum?
No.
I can't afford that.
I'm just testing, just in
I
case.
finally went down and bought 3 different types of T27 Torx. I was going
Yeah.
nuts. I only had one on the end of a socket, and it just wasn't working for me.
Do you know what, guys?
This will do. Finally, I went and
I think the in torque bits that goes onto to the rattle guns. I bought a Briggs Stratton set. They're not. They could be a little longer, but for some reason I've had them for 10 years now, and they're still not worn. And I use the T25, I use the T26 all the time, and it's they look exactly like that, and they just came out of people said get the Briggs one, it's really good. I think it was Donny Boy who said it. Get that. So, okay, I'll get that. So I got that, and for some
What's
reason
that, the valve guides?
no, it's just torque spits, long torque
okay.
spits,
Alright.
but they don't get worn. I mean, if you buy your run-of-the-mill semi cheap.
I mean, I like the Milwaukee
Give
ones.
it a year, and they're all worn. And
I've got to say, somebody sent me a snap-on, a used T27 Torx T-handle, and do you know what? It's a go-to tool when working on steel stuff. And what have you?
Yeah,
It's lovely.
yeah, that is good stuff.
Well, you need
I've
sometimes
never
you
bought it.
need to
I've never
trade in.
bought it. He
You
sent
need
it me
to
for nothing, so I had it.
Hey, I did a little quick video. I don't know if you guys saw it on Instagram or whatever. Have you guys ever had a recoil blow up to the point where internally it took out the plastic fan that's on the flywheel?
Yep.
No.
I've never had first one. It was a MTD Powermore engine.
Powermore. That explains it.
Yeah, I go to take off the 3 screws of the recoil, and it literally flung off, and there was like all bits and pieces inside. But every fin is gone.
Yeah.
There's literally just a little piece of plastic left on the flywheel.
The Powermore rewind is wound too tight.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing: the mouse got in it, big mouse nest and stuff like that. The wire was chewed. I replaced the wire. It had one of those big things, but guess what? A rusted torch spark plug. Okay, I replaced it with an RC12YC. I grafted on a new wire, fired up with the electric starter for a shot. But to replace the starter, the recoil, the plastic, it's going to be like $200.
Yeah.
The only ones I find that fully self-destruct on themselves are the easy start mechanisms on the steel stuff. But whenever that main spring breaks, it just rips out the other spring as well and just completely ruins your day.
Anything that says
you need new plastic from the engine out. You really do. It just goes. I've only seen those springs sort of come at me when I disassemble, but it's only on trimmers. I've never had one do it on a mower, but on trimmers.
Yeah, this is a horror.
It's like if they get warm, they sort of get kinked, and all of a sudden the spring starts digging into plastic, and it just goes.
I like watching Bruce's videos when a spring goes. He always puts it in slow motion. It's great.
Bruce, your video. I have to say, I said it in the group chat, but you must have. I think you'd left at that point. I admire your tenacity to get that inner tube on the tire. I couldn't have done that much. I would have thrown.
I go to my dealer, $10. It's
as long as the job is as long as the job is moving forward. I would take a week. If I'm not getting anywhere, I'll give up. But if I'm getting somewhere.
No, I admire it. It's
Bruce
great.
and I are very, very thoughtful about the environment. We know that when you have to put on a tire, you don't need to turn on the heat in the shop.
Oh no,
because you'll be sweating like a pig when you do that. Yeah, Bruce, I filmed a video a week ago doing exactly the same thing. It's not out yet, but I did exactly the same. I was sweating, swearing, cursing, and obviously it's like I look at it. Okay, it's 11 degrees in here, and I'm like, I got to get this shirt off, because tires just like.
The smaller the tire, the harder it is.
The front tires are the worst.
Yeah,
Bruce, me and Kenny were talking about that. I was in a tire store spending $20 on a new tube, which they installed on a tractor tire, while I was watching your video.
But
wore me out driving there. I mean, my soda was half empty that I got on the way there.
I mean, think about it. All the natural gas that wasn't consumed and have to be paid for, all the electricity that hasn't to be used. I mean, Bruce and I are on a roll here. So, guys, change your own tires.
No. But you know what? Well, here's the exception. Have you guys ever changed a tire on a rear engine snapper rider?
No.
It's impossible.
No. Why?
The rim is shaped so you can't get your fingers or anything even in there.
You see, that's the only reason, Kenny, why I was watching Bruce's video. I was just waiting for the old finger pinch to happen. That's why I was waiting.
What's that?
The front tire on that. They charged me $20 to put a new tube in the front tire on that.
Yeah. That's a big wheel, though. That's not bad.
No,
that's a 15-inch wheel. The front's only a 15.
It's easier to put on a car than it is to put on a mower.
Yeah, but the snapper
that's a hell of a mower.
It's ridiculous.
Mine was a 6-inch rim.
Yeah. I did 2 of those front wheels on my Project Simplicity tractor.
Man, where'd you go?
Yeah, in Texas, the front tires on that tractor
or the
front tires on a Texas truck.
But I always have the thought, this might make a good video. So that is the final decision, whether I keep going or not, too.
Yeah, it is. And my biggest problem is that I do like you do, Bruce. I have that, that cheapo Princess Auto tire changer
Yeah.
thingy, and whenever it gets up in the vise, it's right here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
at some point during the process, I will
You're gonna
hit
smack
myself.
your face.
Yeah, it happens.
Try doing the snapper.
Oh, that would be terrible.
That is a pain in the
Oh.
rear. You could buy the tire already mounted on the rim for the cost of the tube.
Yeah.
You know?
I say that a lot.
Oh, I hate those. But
Hey,
what
guys,
kills me
I'm
though,
off.
Bruce, when I was watching
I'll see
yours,
you
what's up, Tom?
I'm just going to shoot off, guys. I'm off to bed.
Oh yeah,
Off
right.
the bed. It's only 3:30 in the morning. What the hell are you
I
doing?
know. I'm a lightweight.
night, Tom.
It's lovely to see you all,
Holy
and I'll
cow.
catch you
Thanks
soon.
for staying up, Tom.
Nice
Say
talking
goodnight
to you,
Bye.
Tom.
I'll see you later, Tom. It's
night.
good seeing
Yeah,
you.
brother.
Take care,
Good
Tom.
Yeah.
No, Bruce, I tell you, I mean, I was watching your video
I
while I was
see.
taking that tractor tire off, and I took it to the tire store, and me and Kenny were joking about it, on the hangouts.
I'm
I said,
watching
yeah, I said,
Bruce.
it wore
I
me
was
out.
like, why?
I know.
The
I'm
thing
sorry.
that killed me, Bruce, the last time I actually changed a tire, it was a snow thrower tire on an Aaron snow thrower. There was a slight burr on the inside of the rim, and it nicked the tube. And by the time I aired it out, I'm like, son of a gun. I said, I'm done. And you know how you patch tubes? I even have a patch kit, and I'm saying I just threw it in the garbage. I went to the deal.
Yeah.
So give me another one.
Well, the tube I took out of that one it went.
Yeah.
But it went because I was driving around the yard in fifth gear at about 20 miles an hour. Just
You know what
to
kills
see
me
it.
though? When you're airing up tubes, when you put a tube in, all the air between the tube and the inside of the tire gets displaced. You think you have a leak.
You do.
And you're like, oh crap. But then it slowly subsides.
Slowly stops, and then you have to fill up the tire again.
Yep.
But when I get the rims that are, they can be really rusty and they can have little spray paint nicks inside and all
Even
that.
a lip of paint. Even a
Yeah.
lip of paint.
Yeah, that'll be enough.
When I spent the $20, the guy did spend like 10
what I do
minutes
then.
cleaning up the tire
What I do then is that I clean it off, I degrease it,
Yeah.
and I simply I take some sturdy duct tape. I simply duct tape the inside of it, mount it with a tube and tire, and it's fine because there's nothing that can nick it, and whatever happens afterwards,
the tube will hold it there forever.
Yeah,
Wait,
and
I wish I could go on the screen, Hank, because I would hold on. I see a picture of Hank here, and I wish that I could just put this thing on him.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Hank's always looking down. He's playing Candy Crush.
No.
But you know what? That bolt I put in my vise, that 5/8 by 6-inch bolt, that works pretty good, you guys. Now that I got tire irons, real tire. The last video I did, I didn't have tire irons, and you wouldn't believe the comments I got.
But Bruce, my dealer charges me what it costs me to drive there to put the tube in. He's getting every one I got.
Yep.
Yeah. No, but
It's not the cost, you guys. It's not the cost.
No. The one I have, Bruce, it actually have like a cone-shaped piece you can put on the bolt part,
Right.
and then you can sort of just work it.
out.
Yeah,
Well, taking it off is way easier than putting it on.
Yeah, it is.
I go to my guy for $10. I charge $15, so I make $5 for doing nothing.
Yeah, you're right, Wayne. That you can't compete with that. You're right.
Nope.
Wow, to get $70 an hour?
My small engine guy here gets 95
an hour.
an hour.
That was my own.
That's like Toyota shop rates.
No, I hear the car dealers get 135 an hour.
Yeah. Wayne, that was my own tire though, eh? So I would go till, I don't know, December the 15th before I'd take it in.
Yeah. All my small engine dealers around here get 95 an hour.
Yeah.
Wow. I think I may have to do a price change.
I put my prices up, but I don't charge what they do.
Aaron, it's not the knuckles. It's when you go to air it up and you realize that little burr you forgot to deburr just punctured your tube.
And it's a do-over.
When your day goes to crap.
And it's not going to be easier the second time.
No.
That'll be
That's why
worse
I
the second time because now you're beat up and mad.
That second time the time I did it, I used the other rim. I had a spare rim. It was a big shade.
Good one, Dave.
Nut wax. I still have it in the truck.
Yeah, nut wax. I tried to Google nut wax. It's not exactly the product that comes up when you do that.
Not what you expected, right?
Oh, you
Yeah,
if
so
you do
you-
Google images and type that in,
there's a little that's sort of a sensual personal products coming up instead.
Well, you have to
It's
have,
like if you want to buy
have
a
to have the
tennis
lube
racket,
stuff
you go
turned
to
off.
Dick's Sporting Goods, but don't Google Dick's. It won't be what
No.
you think.
No.
Yeah.
What tax
I'm
is
not
that?
going to
Bruce?
say anymore.
Is
I'll
that
be
a
right back, you
Canadian
guys.
tax?
This is a bio break. I got to go.
Oh, what is
Alrighty.
HST? Is that a Canadian tax?
Yeah. Well, in their province, they have provincial sales tax and a federal sales tax. So
Yeah.
it's a harmonized sales tax. Here in Alberta, we only have the one. It's a PST,
Wow.
provincial sales tax. Same as a state tax here. I'll be back.
Our PST is
Alrighty.
better. It's a time zone.
Yeah, see, Al, that
Yeah.
happened. You know, it's like But
But Bruce is technically a PST time zone too.
Correct.
I don't know. I typed in nut wax and something came up called scrotum shine. And I didn't know what
Yeah, see, I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't have a use for that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, when you're at the beach or something, you can be proud.
There you go. Ronnie's got Vaseline.
No, because I'll be up in the bar in the shade, so I don't care.
I forgot what the real name was for that.
Yeah,
Nut
I remember
wax?
the tip grip because Remington, who makes ammo and tools and all that stuff, they have a Rem Grit, they call it GRIT. They actually use
What I do, guys, I simply take my screwdriver, I put it right next to the big rare earth magnet I have hanging.
Yeah, rub it around a little.
Yeah, but how does that work on brass screws?
Not very well, but I don't have that many brass screws.
Stainless steel, aluminum.
Not many of those either.
It's still in there. It changed shells. It went behind.
But
the
you're
picture.
right. They won't work on that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if it's A4, they won't work. A2, it'll work fine.
It'll work on 400 series stainless because that is magnetic.
Yeah, that's A2 here. That's
A2
it's stainless, but it's not acid resistant.
A2
is acid
here in the
resistant.
States is air hardened tool steel.
Yeah, even the nut drivers, I always rub them on the magnet about once every other week, just so it'll hang onto the nuts.
Well, unless you do carburetors, you really don't want too much magnetism there because those little springs and stuff that and the screws are so close together it's kind of go like
Yeah, everything grabs it sometimes, or the little spring jumps out and grabs the nut driver.
Yeah.
That's what Mick was doing earlier. If you didn't catch it, Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie, you got it wrong, buddy.
Yeah, hey, tip grip's only a half an inch worse than tip grip.
You
Bad
need
things
nut
went through
wax.
my mind.
You need nut wax.
Hey, that's like the bottom two bolts on a Kohler or even on a Kohler shroud on a horizontal. Those ones where you cannot get in there with your fingers to start them. The ones that go against the bearing plate. I hate that.
Or even on a quantum motor, you've got the front carburetor bolt that's underneath everything. If you got a
but
good
how about
magnet
the
on your
bushing?
tip, you
How about
just
the
go
bushing that
boink.
falls out on a Briggs class? The bushing on the gas tank that always falls out, and you're like, "What the hell? The screw's too long." No, you forgot the bushing, idiot.
Yeah.
Where'd Mick?
Yeah. William, we're not going to do that because we know what's going to happen. It's Google screws us all. Yeah.
What do we got? 32 in the house. Smash that like button, everybody.
What are we
But
up to on the likes?
you can't do much more. You got 31 likes.
Oh, do I?
33 in the
Cool.
Yeah, but half of those got bored with us and left already.
There you go.
These are new guys.
Yeah, it's their loss.
Let's see. I'm looking for the second. What is it? So give me a minute.
Yep. Do we get music?
I wish I knew how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I want Mick to send me that so I could use it.
Yeah.
Mick,
I
if
think
Put it
you're
on
up
your
for
phone. Put it
you're up
lay it
for
down next to the
sending that, Mick.
microphone.
Yeah, leave Sue alone and come back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I love this thing. I really, 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 really do. It's really, really nice.
you know what
And I
I've done
even-
in that case? I've taken those ratchets, the what is it? Good gear wrench, and I'll put masking tape on the side of it and put the bolt in there, and then just use it that way.
Yeah. No, but this one, once a year, I take it apart and I clean it and I grease it up. with
Oh,
some
that's
good-
just crazy.
Why?
You take apart your ratchets
Yeah. See, it's
when they're
got the
not
little.
broken?
Yeah, I do. And I clean it and then I re-grease it with some good.
I got
fully
some-
synthetic-
I bet you get your teeth checked twice a year too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Everest.
All right, what do we got here? Who's
There
here?
you go, Ken. There's a what is it for you? A
Hold on.
carburetor?
Oh,
The spring's in place. The spring's in place, but notice it's open, it's closed.
What?
It's open
Yeah.
and hold.
It's for
This-
it's for Honda.
No, actually, this was on an Echo PB 2100 blower
Ah,
from like 12 years ago, and the linkage didn't exist at all because it used an entirely different carburetor. When I bought it, he says, "Yeah, I was using it, and I saw the carburetor was the wrong one, and that was the condition of it." And I said, "Yeah, no, I don't think you were using that." You know.
yeah.
Hey, Ken,
Hello.
did you get that? We talked last week. Did you get that carburetor figured out with the weird pulse?
Oh yeah. I'll tell. Well, I got a video coming, but I'll tell you briefly.
Oh,
The
okay.
guy
Oh,
dropped off the chainsaw, and it was basically. Oh wait, let's answer Wayne. Wayne, I still haven't seen a date on those. Has anyone ever seen dates on like True Fuel and stuff?
No,
I don't use it. I don't believe in it.
on the alkylate stuff from Steel, the
Yeah.
motor mix, there's a date on it.
Huh.
But that's because it only has a shelf life of 5 years. So
Yeah.
Well,
But I know
regular
that-
gas
I'm
itself
telling.
like
I think
4
I think
months.
I've said it before. You Americans, you're getting screwed big time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because if you buy anything other than alkylate gasoline, you are getting screwed.
Oh, what are we looking
Because
for?
it
Rick?
doesn't have
I've
the
never
shelf
bought
life.
it. I've never bought that canned fuel ever.
No, but
I bought it because I had it. It was on sale. one.
I use it, Bruce, because all the guys that I have that are professional tree surgeons,
Yes.
they only use the alkylate fuel. Some of them use Aspen, some of them use
Right.
Steel Motor Mix, and they won't use anything else.
Oh,
So I have it in the shop. I use it in my own chainsaws, which are taken out every 6 months, yanked up, run, stopped, and put
Yeah.
back in.
right.
Dave, is that
but-
next week? GIE is next week? Huh. I thought it was
Of
the last
course, you
week.
should go, Dave. Absolutely.
Right, Dave?
Yeah, the expo in
Uh,
Louisville.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
still
yeah.
get non-ethanol fuel here, but it's not the regular. I have to buy premium now.
No, but see, Bruce, the problem is when you buy the engine, they call it engineered fuel. That
Yeah.
is not alkylate gasoline. It's the same thing as the ethanol you buy at the pump. You just pay 5 times more for it. That's why I'm saying you're
Yeah.
getting screwed if you don't buy alkylate gasoline. Because alkylate, it'll stay in your saw for 3 years and the thing will still start. It won't eat your lines. It won't eat your
There
gasket.
you go,
It's
Klaus.
all-
Look what Wayne said. Look what Wayne said.
Yeah.
See?
What
And it's
kind of gas?
alkylate.
What are we talking about here?
It has to be alkylate fuel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, either Aspen or Motomix.
Oh, Aspen.
Aspen or Motomix, Steel Motomix. But as Wayne says, it has to be alkylate. If it's just the engineered fuels, you're still just as screwed because it evaporates and it does all kinds of weird things. So if you buy True Fuel, guys, you're getting screwed. End of story.
The only reason I buy it, Klaus, is because a lot of my customers use it because of the amount of time they use their equipment, and I want to make sure when I work on their equipment, I'm using the same fuel.
You don't,
What,
you don't know
what
how
I-
long. You don't know how long it's been on the shelf. That's
Yeah,
the
true.
problem.
No, absolutely, I agree with you.
But I
That's
mean,
why I tell
with
people
a
bring me
shelf
their
life of
fuel.
with a shelf life of 5 years,
Yeah,
who cares if it's been in there for a year or two? You know,
Well,
honestly.
if that stood true
Yeah,
for the
but
stuff
shelf life is
we
a
have
sealed
here in the
can.
store, then
But
that'd
they're
be
saying
great.
once the can is open, it's 2 years, and how do you know someone didn't crack the lid? You know.
Yeah, but
Well, no, but
You would think you'd
okay.
know,
But
but
when I go to Mexico for 3 months, I don't worry about the vehicle fuel because that system is sealed and it's going to be pretty much the same as when I get home.
Yeah.
But in the small engine stuff, everything's vented to the atmosphere, and I try and use
Yeah.
in the winter I use non-ethanol
Yeah.
fuel, but in the summer I'll use ethanol fuel because I'll use 5 tanks of gas in my mower, for example.
yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you
As
have.
much.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the engine won't run on ethanol fuel; it just won't store on it.
That's right.
And if I tell people when they come in those that I have seasoned to come in the fall for mower maintenance, I tell them if you bring this home and you don't touch it and you store it dry, it will start in spring, or you just bring it back and I'll fix it for free. And what I do a regular service. I empty out the tank of whatever gas is in it, remove any water in the tank and carburetor. I put in half a liter of alkylate fuel without oil. Of course, it's not for two-stroke, but without oil. I have never had a complaint, ever. And I have about 25 of those coming in now. They're starting to come in now because they're about done mowing for the season. I clean them. I take out the water in the tank and the bowl, change the filters, plugs, and then I put in half a liter of that alkylate fuel, run it for about 5 minutes, stop it, and say, if you don't start it, if you don't put fuel in it, this thing will start in spring,
So it's
guaranteed.
forgive my ears. It's either Aspen or Accurate.
No, Aspen is an alkylate gasoline type.
Alkylate. I thought Alkylate was another make.
No, alkylate is a type of fuel.
Got it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and it's very refined. It has a very low evaporation number, so it doesn't evaporate as much. It doesn't have all the additives that they put in regular gas.
The gizmos. Yeah.
Yeah, additives, butane, propane, all the stuff they put in. They only have the 99% pure. That's why they cost an arm and a leg, but it works. And it doesn't eat up your fuel lines. It doesn't eat up your gaskets. It doesn't eat up your crank seals. It's the stuff. But that's why I was a little brash saying in America, you guys are getting screwed because you can buy what they call engineered fuel, which is exactly the same as a non-ethanol that some of you can buy at the gas station. And it evaporates faster. It relieves residues. It's crap. I mean, don't get me wrong.
What about a premium fuel that's got no ethanol in it?
Yeah, that's the same as the stuff you buy in a quart can at a horrible price.
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
If you're gonna pay a horrible price, get the alkylate gasoline.
Yeah.
I have noticed as I've aged, though, when I spill, let's say, a cup of fuel on the floor, you go out to get the mop and it's gone when you get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like,
It evaporates instantly.
yeah.
And
Not
you-
quite.
I've
and
done
know-
that. I've
I
done
think
that.
it
You
might
drain a
take
gas
5
tank.
It might take 5 minutes, but
I mean,
it's
I tried cleaning some greasy, grimy components once with the expensive alkylate fuel. It
no,
doesn't work.
Alexander. It's the exact opposite of
Yeah, I would
what
say exact opposite. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
it doesn't work.
Yeah, Bruce, I've actually left. You know, I drain a gas tank out, and it'll have that deep in a jar, yay big around, and 2 hours later, it's that deep. And
Yeah.
I'll just leave it there for a couple more hours, and it'll
Yeah.
go well by
No,
itself.
but I mean, if you ever want to experiment in your shop or on YouTube, whatever, go buy the steel motor mix. Or
This is pure alcohol too.
yeah, that
And I
methyl
use
hydrate.
it-
That's methyl hydrate. That stuff is pretty unhealthy.
There's a lot of red stuff on that
I rinsed
label, a
my
lot
car-
of warnings.
You know what? I rinse my carburetors in it when they come out of the ultrasonic
Okay.
clean.
Yeah, I do too. I just use
Water off, and you can put your carburetor together right away.
Yeah.
And but it is
I-
nasty stuff.
I just use ethanol for it, but I do the same thing.
Well, methyl hydrate
I
is
just
just
run mine with an air hose, and they seem to
Methyl
work pretty
hydrate
good.
is much better, Bruce, but
well, it's a
Jesus, you
wood.
do-
This is a wood alcohol, eh?
you don't even want to touch it with your bare hands.
Right. Well, you and Hank's. Good thing you're down there.
Yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
Pete. Aspen is the number one generic brand here for alkylate fuel.
But
And then you have Husqvarna and Steel doing their own thing, but they are also alkylate fuels.
this will not work as a paint thinner. Like you can't clean
No,
paint
no.
brushes with it.
No,
You got to use a Varsol.
but as a water absorber, it's great.
Oh, perfect. Like
Yeah.
if back in the old days, before they put alcohol into gasoline, we used to use this as gasoline antifreeze.
Yep.
Instead of paying $4 for a little tiny tube.
Back in the 30s.
Yeah. When I was
No,
a
but
kid,
it's like, and it's another thing people don't
I'm not much older
think
than
about
you.
is that when you have a two-stroke engine, a high revving two-stroke engine, and you use 10% ethanol in your fuel, the combustion temperature is much higher
Yeah.
when you combust ethanol than
Right.
gasoline.
Hey, Tom,
Hence-
I just looked up Aspen Fuel, where to buy in Connecticut.
yeah, there you go. How about if you write Steel Motor Mix?
Oh, steel I can get. I can get my dealer
Yeah.
stocks the steel, but it's $30 for
It
Not
costs
even
an arm and a
Canadian.
leg. Yeah, but if you have a chainsaw that you only use once every 2 years,
Oh no,
like,
great. No, everything that's hanging in my shop, all 20 chainsaws should have that in it. Yeah, I agree.
Or empty.
Or
I have
empty,
I have tree surgeons that come in here, and these guys, you guys know these, that they're using them commercially. They only come in what they don't start. They don't come in for service.
Okay.
But
I'm
you
sure
can
you
have
guys- okay.
you can have a chainsaw that comes in after 3 years, because now finally something is clogged, right?
That's Everest.
But the spark plug is still good. Hi, is that Everest?
Yeah, it's Everest. So
Hey,
the little
that's a
baby
nice-
we look after is our great niece, and this is the niece's dog.
How
Dog
long,
does
how
look
long do you
delicious.
have him for, Bruce?
what is this, sheepdog or?
Yeah, we're just doing this for a couple of days. Her husband works on the road a lot, and we went up to Edmonton to the West Edmonton Mall for take the kids on a little break.
Yeah.
So we're just doing some dog
Is,
sitting.
is it a sheepdog or?
Yeah, it's one of those border collies.
Yeah.
And
That's a nice
both
dog.
sisters have I have another one around here, but she's about 13, and this one's only a couple of years old. Much more
Yeah.
energy.
They're nice dogs.
They are good dogs. Watch you go. He doesn't like it in here. I think it's the smell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try a different deodorant.
I don't think
You know,
it's that smell. I don't
after
think
sitting
it's
for
that
like
smell,
4
Bruce.
months.
I don't think it's that smell.
No, it's fuel.
Yeah, speaking of fuel, after sitting for like 4 months, because the Chevy tends to sit over the summer because it's just too hot to run with the top down, and you shouldn't have a convertible with the top
You-
up.
You have a Chevy?
Chevy.
Corvette.
Everybody's got a Chevy.
Okay, sorry. I'm
It's
messing,
yeah,
bro.
it's
I'm
the
sorry.
Chevy.
I'm
But
sorry.
yeah, my
I'm
wife
He doesn't
actually
wanna-
said,
He doesn't want to be pretentious and say the Corvette.
yeah, it's the Chevy.
It's a Chevy.
It's a Chevy. It's a Chevy in its heart, you know. But yeah, when I pulled it out of the garage this morning, my wife says, you know, the exhaust smells funny on that. Go run the gas out of it. And it's been sitting for like 4 months. Well, I shouldn't say that. The gas in it is probably four months old because it's got half a tank left in it. You don't drive it with the top off, and it's 1,000,000 degrees in the summer. You know, by the time you get to the end of the driveway, you're on fire with the top down.
Well, mine. You know what? I didn't even put trickle chargers on the vehicles this time, and they both fired right up. But I do disconnect the batteries when I go. Now, my vehicles are old enough that I can disconnect the batteries, right? Some vehicles, if you disconnect the batteries for that long, you're
Try that with mine, and we end up in the shop.
divide by
Yeah,
10 module.
The Chevy gets mad when you disconnect the battery. It takes it about half an hour to settle down again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they run fine. But they're
Yeah,
sealed. They're sealed.
Yeah, the gray Jaguar I was running around in that I had on the WhatsApp. It was just too funny. I drove it that day, brought it home, parked it not in its normal spot, and said, okay, everything's fine. Next morning, got in it, drove it, and I needed to borrow my I didn't know what he is, my uncle's son's truck. So I drove the Jag over there, borrowed his truck. When I got back, the Jag wouldn't start.
Yeah, but it's a Jaguar.
Hey, that's what I said. I said, if you have one, if you like Jaguar, you need to own 3. One to drive. No, you need one to drive. You need one to be in the shop, and one of them in the driveway that won't start.
Right. Yeah, there's a guy who does car reviews, and he says, sorry, Klaus, don't buy European. So
I have a love affair with that car. I love that car, and it's got 450 horsepower. It's a little rocket ship, and it's funny. The back seat is literally that big. It's that big. I mean, you couldn't balance a large soda on it, but for insurance purposes, it's a 4-seater.
Yeah. Brucey, I'll answer your question that you asked 20 minutes ago.
Oh.
What's that? Brucey, that carburetor.
Yes.
Basically, what it was, the guy is the original owner. It is a type of saw. It's MTD Poulon. It's the old magnesium Poulons.
Yeah.
It's a 3.3, same as a 3300. You've got 2 holes in the gas tank. One hole goes up to the middle of the carburetor.
Yeah.
The other hole is for a vent. Now, they just gave you like a 3-4 inch piece of plastic tubing. That was the vent. Okay.
Right.
The other line that goes on top of the carburetor is for an impulse line. There's actually an impulse line out of the cylinder next to the intake boot. But what happened was this impulse line disintegrated so much so that there was nothing left. So he connected the top of the carburetor to the other hole in the fuel tank, put a fuel filter on it, and figures, okay, I'm good. And I'm like, what? So I finally worked that way. So I have a video coming out on it anyway. And a friend of mine, Will, he did actually a video on it as well. But, I said to myself, there's got to be an impulse, but you really got to look hard to see, because when you look at the IPL, it doesn't have anything called impulse hose on the IPL.
Oh. Huh.
So
I'm working on the old chainsaw again. It has an impulse line. That's how I
You draw the home light? Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just bought the paint for it.
Hey, Roy's here. Hello, Roy.
I didn't know they came with impulse lines on the home lights.
This is a 1968.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, same year as mine. That's a good
Actually
year.
A Fent.
That's probably a good year.
Tell them the size of it, though, Bruce.
It's 100 cc's, and it's got no decompression button.
And no
wow, that's a handbreaker there. That'll break that right hand
that's
left
a
hand
face smasher when you pull it up.
I know. I'm getting a
little.
No,
you have to put your foot on that one. You have to hold that one down.
Yeah, you got to put your foot on it, and then I put a snowblower handle on it. But hang on.
Yeah, those are called real men power saws.
They are. That was before people were concerned about vibration. Yeah.
What's the handle?
Yeah. Out of a snowblower.
It's like the size of a bowling ball.
Yeah. And look at this odd olive color paint here.
Yeah.
I bought that paint, and you can see where the label was. I've got all the labels for it, and
nice.
It's getting painted next week.
Where'd you get the labels, Bruce? Where'd you end up getting the labels?
Sugar Creek, I believe.
Oh, Sugar Creek. Okay, I know Hunter Maple or Maple Hunter or whatever. That's
that's right.
So you actually plan on using that when you're done with it?
I'm going to use it once.
Oh, okay, fair enough. See, if I put something like that together and labeled it up and everything, I wouldn't even put a gas in it once. It'd be a showpiece.
Yes, the guy that gave it to me got it from his best friend, right? And he just said, "Take it away. I don't want to see it again." And I'm gonna get a bottle of his favorite drink, and we're gonna go up to his farm. We're gonna spend the evening. We're gonna start it once. We're gonna cut a piece of wood. We're gonna put it away, and then we're gonna have an adult beverage.
Yeah, nice.
I won't run that if I even had one beer.
No.
Hey Ken, let me have the screen for just a second. This is pretty funny. I put ads out all the time looking for old stuff that I can buy, and got that.
Yeah.
Wait. He's got three of them.
Yeah.
There's the second one.
But no,
there's the third one.
No thank
It's like I told him, I said, I think they're a little bit rough. I'm looking for something that at least has all its pieces. And he says,
well, roll in.
Yeah, I said. He says, "Give me $75 for all 3 of them." And I said, I hate to say it, but that's too much. I said, I would not want them if you gave them to me.
No.
Yeah, what would
If
you
you
do
brought
with
them to my house, I would be upset that you littered my driveway.
Yeah,
Well, you'd have to start parting it out right away, and you're not gonna. You might get $75 worth of stuff, but you don't even know if it's any good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when they're missing half their pieces. If it's
Yeah.
missing anything, you're in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
When it's missing
Yeah.
when the hoods are gone on all of them, half the top of the motor's gone on one, the sides was gone on the other. The carburetor's off the other one.
Yeah,
It's
it looks like he tried to do something bizarre there.
Join the club, Roy.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. I got a guys. I got a question here for the panel here.
Panel.
Yeah, the panel.
Yeah.
I just got a message that says it's a Stiga Villa. That's a small front mounted riding mower. It says here it's got a 12.5 horsepower engine. The engine consumes a lot of fuel and gets very hot. What makes sense to do? Carburetor cleaning? Question mark.
Well, check the timing first if it gets hot.
Yeah, if it's getting hot, check the timing, and also if it's an older mower, make sure that the fins haven't polluted themselves.
I'm just thinking, how does a user know that the engine gets hot?
Fire, flames on the side.
Well, maybe
I mean, the only time
maybe
I've
they
seen
didn't get-
I've seen an indication of something hot is if you have a leaky exhaust valve.
They all get
And-
hot.
Oh yeah, the exhaust
When
valve will
they-
start
when they
glowing.
get hot.
The muffler will start glowing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But other than
just-
that-
Single cylinder or twin?
it's a single.
it's
Yeah,
12 and a half,
exhaust
that's
valve,
a single,
definitely. Yeah, leaking exhaust valve. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean hot. How do they know it gets hot? Other than a glowing.
A glowing muffler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it stops
But
before
check,
it glows
check
too
the
much.
valve lash on the exhaust valve first, just to make sure the exhaust valve has valve lash.
I think you'd have to have a look at that close, and hot might be normal to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the guy is writing to me in English. I might have to ask a few questions into that.
Oh yeah, hey, you got to go back to your buddy, the one, the guy with the van with the cloth curtains, and tell him to get better cover photos for his videos. That last one he did, I mean, oh my God, it looked like he was stoned out of his mind.
No,
you see some of those sometimes. A really good video and the cover picture, you'll see him going like,
yeah, right, Steve. yeah, he does. But they do.
You know
Yeah.
what? Since I've added my little avatar to my thumbnails, it's helped. About 10% more views over the last 7 weeks.
Oh yeah.
You know, that little-
you've got a known logo.
yeah. Weird, eh? Something so
Yeah.
simple.
I got a logo too now.
Well,
When you
everybody's
getting
got a logo,
stickers,
even if
Klaus?
it's just that little letter of their name.
You got your
No,
stickers
no,
yet,
no.
Klaus?
Avatar.
Stickers. No, I don't have any stickers. I've got T-shirts coming just to try and. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
Robert.
Just to see how they look. I'll see how that goes. But and I done it on Spreadshirt. So if people really feel like they really need a T-shirt with my logo, they can buy one. And yeah,
You're a hard ass, Klaus.
I just don't want to be. I mean, it's not the money. It's just I don't want to be hassled. I am not a T-shirt distribution center. I just want to mess with old engines. And that's what I don't want to. I mean, and I have stickers from you guys, and I am happy for every single one. And I am not kidding. I just don't want to mess with stickers.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
like
the same
working
way.
on-
I don't have any stickers just because it's just I watch people. They go looking for stickers, and that's why I never ask for any.
No,
Just
but I
seems
mean,
like so much work.
I'm amazed that people even want to send me stickers, and I am happy. I have every single one on my wall,
Okay, here's
and
a
I'm
good-
happy for them. But maybe someday I'll get my head around it, and I'll may have stickers made, and it'll cost me a fortune to send them out. But that's perfectly fine.
Hey, I want to give a thumbs up because we don't do it that often. Remember our friend Andrew from Downton, was it Arizona by Las Vegas there? He used to come up on the streams.
Yeah.
He's at almost 3,000 subs right now with his new title, Repair Gang. He's doing very good. He really is.
Nice.
I guess he
What was that when he
redid
changed it?
the channel. He redid how he's doing things. I was watching a couple of his videos. I give him a thumbs up. Repair Gang. I really do.
Yeah.
He's doing good.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good one, Andrew. Good one. Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah, he changed his name, and he's got a little different way he does the videos now, and he's got a hell of a following now. So good for him.
That's nice. Yeah.
He's a young guy, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He was there near Las Vegas. Yeah. That area. Oh,
Andrew
everything was always in the desert. Whatever.
Yeah. Andrew always seemed a little high strung, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, but still, shooting scorpions and all that stuff. But basically, I looked at some of his videos. Some good content. I'm amazed. So pretty good.
Good.
Yeah. Hey, we could all learn from each other's videos. I'll watch your stuff from 9 years ago and still learn something,
Yep.
Hey, I'm going to do a 10-year anniversary video for my first YouTube video.
You going to do like side by side or what?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Will there be
they're so bad. I used a webcam on my Samsung netbook to film my first video.
Will there be prizes?
No.
It's funny. You're going to make this. He'll have the salt.
I'm a hard ass, Klaus.
Hey, Klaus, we're just working it out. I'm like a couple hundred away from 1,000, and going to be doing a blower, backpack blower.
Nice
giveaway when I hit 1,000.
I decided when I reached the whopping 4,500 subscribers, which is in about 90 subscribers away from that, I will do a giveaway. And I've been talking to.
Run?
No, I'm straight up.
Hey. No, obviously I have a nice little trimmer from steel for small gardens. It has the built-in battery you charge up. There'll be drills and stuff. And you guys from America, you're welcome to attend if you can do 2:30. Otherwise, it's going to be short-lived for you. But it's going to be nice. They're going to be
2:30 a.m. or p.m.
2:30 volts.
Oh, voltage. I thought you meant the time. Okay.
Volts.
And you won't know the difference if you take 230.
No, I mean, your charger will probably charge it faster for a little bit, then it'll die. Yeah.
Hey, I'll just get my friend Gary Bernanke and I'll have him make me up a charger.
Yeah, he'll transform right
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, it'll be nice price. You are all welcome to chime in and it'll be nice. I'll do the. I can't remember who started doing it. I really can't. But it's. I do it this way that I will advertise that it's coming up. Right here are the prices. La 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 la. But the competition will be cut into a video, right smack in the middle of one. We may do an oil change on the tractor, and then boom, now it's a competition. La 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 la. All you have to do is this and this, and then we continue with the oil change.
Just go to my Amazon wish list and buy everything. But anyway, you're a very generous guy, Klaus. You've said.
I mean, this time
to me, and I appreciate it.
I mean, this time I've had sponsors in, and then so it's going to be some nice gifts. I kind of look forward to doing it, but I kind of want to try and accommodate the people that watch my videos and not just goes. I mean, if you put in competition or even the Danish word for it,
contest,
there'll be a huge amount of influx of people that has never seen my channel. They're just searching for the word competition.
Yeah.
and I kind of want to try
prizes or giveaway.
Yeah. I kind of want to accommodate the people that are actually watching my videos.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's going to be done like that. It's going to be fun, but it's going to be some really nice prizes. It's going to be a really nice Sorry?
So 5,000 subs, is that what's coming up?
4,500.
Oh.
Yeah, because if it's 5,000, we have to wait until.
Yes. Hey guys, thumbs up to James, Machinery Nation, 20,000 subs.
Yeah.
Way to go, James. Fully deserved.
And you're going to hit 1,000, Bill?
Yeah. I'm at 7 and I'm almost 800 now. And it's scooting along pretty good, so I should hit it way before Christmas.
Yeah, do a couple lives, Bill, on your own. Do a live and have stars like the guy next to you. And then I'm
know
telling
what?
you, hey,
I've been doing this
I
longer
did
than all of you, and I've never done a live.
I did a live with Bruce, and it got me 173 subs in like 3 days, and I made my 1,000.
Wow.
So I'm serious. It really it's
I mean,
exposure.
really,
Papers.
when we got the high rollers here,
Yeah.
you gotta,
Yep.
Yeah.
No, but just even him and Steve and Mick and everybody,
Yeah,
you get any of them on your channel, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute,
I don't consider myself in that kind of a
That's
level.
Canadian modesty, Canadian Danish modesty.
Yeah.
But
Back in like May, I had like 100.
Bruce, you are. I've
Yeah.
seen how many subscribers you get every month. You are a high roller.
300.
That's I get that in 2 months.
Yeah, I get about 100 a month.
I get
Yeah,
10
one a month.
I get 10
I get about 90 a month right now.
Yeah, that's good. That's
You know
really
what, Hank? That's actually quite amazing because you're actually the one who actually knows what you're doing. you know, you
Hey, I
should get
can't
more.
complain. I got 3,100 or so, and I don't even know how to edit, so that's all right.
I saw your video of the blower, was it?
Yeah.
You did some nice editing there.
I didn't edit at all, Bruce. It's cheating. What I did was I did it, shut off the camera. Did it, shut off the camera. Did it, shut off the camera.
That's what I do. That's
you
what I
weren't
do.
running around with the camera in your hand.
Yeah, no more of that. No more of that. But I like the new microphone, though. You can really hear me, and everyone's been commenting on that.
Even when the engine is running,
are the best.
You can hear your voice.
Oh, you heard that with the one with the oil thing?
Okay, I like your new mic. I am gonna get one.
Oh yeah, with the
Hey, for $30, I mean, you can't shake a stick at that.
Right.
Yeah.
I am getting a new camera. Everybody says, do this, do that, do what I do it this, do what I do. So I
don't really subscribe, James, but I watch it if there's anything you got on there. What do you got, James? Anything you want us to watch?
Nope, I'm not on TikTok.
I if someone sends me a link for something, I'll watch it, but I don't subscribe right now.
I'm one of those guys that whenever there's a new communication channel coming in, I'm kind of like sighing, going, "Oh no."
Well, you know my old joke, right? My old joke is they're going to combine YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and they're going to call it YouTwitface. I mean,
yeah. But it would be nice if they did, because then we only have to go into one place to deal.
Can you imagine though? Okay, you guys, did you guys get the email where your AdSense account was canceled?
No, yeah, but that's BS because all they did, it seamlessly went from Google AdSense to YouTube. So if you click on the square box where it says your Google account, underneath it, you'll see the word YouTube. Click on that, and all your stuff comes up. So
I know I did that, but you know what? Like I make
Stella, she thought it drove her crazy.
Well, you know what? I'm 66 years old, and when you get an email like, okay, I make a fair coin on YouTube. I'm not going to tell you what I make, but when you get, like it enables me to live the lifestyle of which I am now accustomed. And you go on there, and it says your AdSense account has been canceled.
Your eyes
like,
get big.
WTF, OMG,
But I got an email a month ago that said, "Don't worry about anything. It's going to be seamless. You don't have to do a thing." I said, "Okay." So then when I saw that, I'm like, spam.
So then I got the survey yesterday, and I filled out the "Are you happy with YouTube" survey.
Wow.
And I answered it, and I said, not everybody is a 28-year-old, flat screen user.
Yeah.
I said, you guys have to be a little more careful. I said, I am a long-term successful channel. When you send out a note saying your YouTube AdSense cancel account.
Yeah, but I get that every week, Bruce, from PayPal and everybody else saying your account's been suspended. I'm
I know, and it's just an upgrade or a downgrade or whatever. Yeah.
Hey,
or it's just spam or whatever.
Pardon me, but I was PO'd. Sorry, Ken. I was PO'd.
Well, good.
And at 66 years old, it rattles your brain a little more than when you're 46. Like it really does.
I'm just very wary of
anything.
True, yeah, that too. But too many communication channels. I mean, I have for hobby motor, I have Facebook and YouTube, and you'd think that would be.
I don't have it. I don't have Facebook for Bruce's shop, but I have a Facebook count.
But then all of a sudden it gets into Messenger, or through an email, or Messenger on Hobby Motor, or Messenger on my own, or it comes in through you. Sometimes I can spend 10 minutes just looking for the message, which is
Well, I do think Google knows more about me than I do.
yeah, they
You know,
probably do.
oh, I'll be thinking about something, and then an ad will come up. Just an ad on while I'm watching Bill's video, for example.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy crap! I was just thinking that, but I never really typed anything in anywhere.
Yeah.
No,
It
Bruce,
was
those
the
aren't
same-
ads. I put those out there just for you.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, we were talking the other day that the dryer made a funny noise when it was cycling, and then we were talking about it, and then
Yours too. Eh?
and all of a sudden, we talked about maybe I should take it outside and actually try to clean it and lubricate it and see what happens.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, and all of a sudden I'm on Facebook, and there are ads for dryers,
Exactly.
but that's because Anita
Me too.
was looking at dryers. And yeah, so they have us cornered. They really do.
They know.
Yeah, they know. They know.
I've got
your
the
Google's
Alexas
in-
everywhere, and the Alexa
Huh?
shows. I've got
Yeah.
the Alexa shows, and I'll sit here and look up something on Google, and then on the show in the living room or in the kitchen or something,
Yeah.
I'll see an ad for. It's like I needed a water heater a few days ago. The water heater let go, and it's like, okay, water heater. It's not something I want to put off, 6 o'clock at night, I lose the water heater. So it's like water heater. So I run to the store, go get a water heater, go put it on real quick so I can have a shower in the morning. And then on everything that's got a screen in the house now is telling me about water
Water
heaters.
heaters.
Yeah.
Well, I'm shopping for a new camera for the shop, right?
Yeah.
Every corner's got a camera, right? For everything from
Horrible.
GoPro to Osmo Action to Insta something or other, and it's like, oh, God.
Yeah.
I've made my mind up, but I'm going to wait until after I get home from Mexico.
The GoPro has beautiful color.
Well,
but the
here we go.
definition's like,
When are you guys going, Bruce?
January 9th to the 3rd of April.
Oh.
Just about 3 months, just shy.
I'm
12 weeks.
already
Hey, John,
jealous.
you need to come up and do that live. He's saying ho, ho, ho in the.
Yeah, I sent you a video of that motor can on your website.
All right, I'll take a look.
Yeah. I said the pull start on that thing was acting up. I had to pull that off. The starter cup, it was so full of junk. I'm like, so like I said, I just, I gotta get that thing. The thing was running, but the snap.
You're breaking up, Robert. Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing what you can recover, though, because I'm in the middle of that series. Hank replied. The only thing I did not replace on that lawnmower was the engine and the deck. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, I had to go part 1, part 2. There was so much. Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
But it was a little Briggs classic and a good metal deck.
Bruce, do you ever get to the point when you do a machine like that where you kind of go, to hell with it, I'm just going to keep pouring stuff at it until it works?
Exactly. Well, that's where it ended up.
Yeah. I kind of like that.
$90
It's a little on the
mower.
expensive side, but it's kind of fun when it's done.
Usually every mower that a common man has owned has got 3 things wrong. Yeah, something wrong with the brake handle, maybe a loose plug connection, and a dirty air filter, right? They've all got 3 things. The average guy can handle 3 things before it won't run at all.
Yeah.
But this thing must have had 10 things wrong with it.
Yeah.
How did he get it to even go?
I have to say, I had a guy, he came, it was a funny guy. He came in with a McCulloch tractor, AYP product, run of the mill. It wouldn't start. I talked to him and said, so what do you want? I wanted to start. I said, that's fine, no problem. Do you want me to service it? Do you want me to? Yeah. And he said, no, I do that all myself. He said, yeah, that kind of shows on the black oil, but you know what? That's fine by me. I'll get it to start, and I got it to start. And last
No,
week
I
we
got to put my voice in to bed or something because
Green Giant.
you guys have a good week. Yeah.
John
You
does it
hang
better
in
than
there.
the giant himself.
Hang in
Thank
there,
you,
Hank.
Hank. Thank you, Hank, and
Think about it, buddy. We love
get
you.
well soon, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, hope
All
you
right,
feel better.
guys. It's already 4:15, so
Yeah.
I hope
Let me,
I can't catch this online, eh?
let me end this here. Trying to think what else we got going on. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to do a live in the morning. Bruce, you're still sleeping, so it doesn't matter for you. But Klaus, if you see me, I'm there. If you don't, I'm not. We'll see
I'll take breakfast any day. You know that.
But, that's right. Bill, thanks for showing. Oh,
I'll
wait.
jump in.
Who do you
Text
think?
me.
Wait. Who do you think? Now that I announced. Oh wait, no, this is Stella. Hold on.
It's my timing
Hey.
is terrible. I'm sorry. I'm
Stella,
just
I'll
Hi,
give,
sweetie.
hey, honey, I'll give you 15 minutes for you. No problem. No problem.
no. I'm just kind of frustrated. I want this Honda out of my life, and my shop is a mess. I've been doing all kinds of crazy things, and now I got the head back on this thing, and now I'm gonna have to like adjust the cam chain tensioner because I can't get it to go on. It's just one more thing after another. You know, the other cheesy head that I had on it, I could, if I would rotate it just a little bit, it slipped on. I was like, okay, great, just rotate it. This ain't working. So I'm done. I quit. I give up.
You're gonna talk to
Stella, no show tonight? No shows?
Huh?
No shows tonight?
No, that's next week.
Who's playing next week?
I don't know. I don't care.
It's just work.
It's just a work, you know? I really don't care.
Watch, I'm gonna put the link out.
Oh, did you see her haul on that beer?
Yeah. That's
Hey,
it.
Stella, you got Rolling Rock? What do you got? What do you got, hon?
This actually today is it's a Moscow Mule.
Ooh, not like real Moscow Mule?
Yo, it's ginger beer and lime.
Oh, yeah, but don't
and it's and hopefully it'll make me happy sooner than later.
Yeah,
It's got alcohol in it. Yeah.
Moscow Mule has to be.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Alcohol doesn't make you happy. It just makes you think you're happy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what's important, Bruce. You know,
when you're working on Italian machinery, that's what's needed. Absolutely.
I'm done. I just want this out of my life, and it's just one thing after another. I'm just tired.
What model is it? What is it?
It's a 1981 Honda Passport, and the guy that owned it had a screw that was holding the choke butterfly go right into the engine.
Oh, that yellow thing right there?
Yeah, that yellow thing right there.
Yeah, okay.
It's sucked in a screw. It's sucked in a screw.
It's sucked in a screw, and this is what the old head looked like. It was like I don't know if you really see that or not. There's just no way to. Here you go. Let me turn on another light. There's just no way to fix all the chunks in the valve seat. The valve was messed up, and so
what's the CCs on
that? 70.
That's 30 cc smaller than my chainsaw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great. But the first top end I bought, I mean, I didn't buy the cheapest one for the guy. You know, you can only get them on eBay, and that one leaked like a sieve. I lapped the valves 3 times, you know, crazy. And then I just said, this guy's not working. They gave me my money back for it. I bought the most expensive one, and it only leaked a little bit. Once I lapped the valves, and that fixed the problem there. So,
Stella, let me ask you a quick question though. Are you working on this because of your affinity for like mopeds and things like that, or what made you work on it?
A moped friend of mine said, "Hey, man, this is what happened. Can you help me fix it?" Initially, it was like, I think I messed up the timing because it won't start. And so I checked the timing for him. Mm-hmm. But actually, as it turns out, there was like 0 compression. And as soon as I put the leak down tester on it, you could just hear it just everywhere. There was nothing that was sealed up on the top end of that thing. So
on the old head.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. On the old head. Huh. Yeah. And it's, but you know, that's I'm not going to pull it out. That's a tiny little piston. It's only what?
Imagine if Mick had that on audio.
What? It's a
But
tiny little
but
piston.
I'm quite
It's only
amazed.
48 millimeters.
I'm quite amazed that a Honda comes up with that much of a fight, because normally I know they are finicky, but if you got the right parts, they tend to slap together and start.
They should, but I'm gonna have to adjust the cam chain to. I mean, it's like a half a millimeter. I just can't get the cam gear to go onto the cam. I'm like, ugh. So that's why I gave up. I said, that's it, I'm done. But I didn't even. The time was just like goes by.
Is the other gear on the crankshaft? Like, should you slide that on after instead?
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking 4-stroke here. Sorry.
No, this is 4-stroke. I'm saying, what are you saying?
Is it assembled still? Can you show us on the camera or no?
Yes.
Let me unplug everything here.
What are you on, a laptop?
Yeah. Now I can't hear you for much.
All right.
I can't. Oh, geez, this is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, so this guy right here, he just barely won't go on. I got one of the screws just to keep it in alignment of where it's supposed to be, but it just, I mean, you can barely. I mean, it's like hardly. It's like not even a millimeter that it won't go on, and
force it.
Like it's pressed on.
No.
What's not fitting? The dowel or the screw? What's not fitting?
It is not popping onto the cam. It bolts onto the cam.
But the cam end.
3 bolts.
Yep.
I don't know if I can.
Can you snug that top bolt a little bit and rotate it?
Oh, I can't. I've tried everything. It's just fiddly. It's like parts they haven't made these since God knows whenever.
How about if you hone out the hole in the gear a little bit?
I don't
know. What a good reaction.
Stella, does it have a compression release?
No. What it has is I just have to adjust the cam chain tensioner. I mean, that's what it's for.
The chain's too tight and you can't reach up tall enough, high enough to get it on?
Yeah. No. It's just not going on. But that's all right. Like I said,
there's a centering. I've seen there's a centering tool that you use for those sometimes. And I think that centering tool is not a centering tool, it's a forcing tool. Just to get it
force it on. And the last one I had to torque the head down. Actually, I haven't torqued this head down, but I had to get everything all ready to go before the other one popped on. So I'm going to try that first. But I was like, I quit. I give up. I'm done.
What Ben says here, is there a front and a rear to that upper gear?
Is there a front and a rear?
Can you flip the gear over?
Can you flip the gear over? Is it
no? It has a timing mark only on one side, and I don't have. Sorry,
it's that old design that all the Chinese has copied ever since.
Yeah.
Engine.
You would think you could tighten the bolt in and get it a little closer and a little closer and a little closer and a little closer, and then rotate it.
No, it has to be on. It has to be on before you tighten the bolts.
Really? You couldn't get like a 3 or 4 inch bolt, put it in the top hole, and then walk it in?
That's why the one bolt I got in there just to keep the timing right. Because what'll happen is the cam can spin around inside of there. It's a real pain to get to turn the cam when it's behind that gear. So anyway.
Is it a new chain?
No. It's the original chain.
Yeah, which shouldn't be tight.
No.
And you can't loosen the tensioner from the outside.
It has a tensioner on the inside, but I think that you have to loosen a nut, and then all the oil drains out of it. So it's just like one. It's like
yeah.
You know what?
It's Honda. Yeah. It's all about sequence. When it's Honda, it's all about sequence.
Right. And I'm going through. I mean, I got the service manual open on my computer, and you guys talk about the most important tool in your shop. I would dare say the most important tool in my shop is my computer. out here.
I thought it was step 32 in the
Yeah.
Stella, step 32 in the manual where it says grab cold beer.
Yeah.
That's where I
That's
am.
the
I
step
said,
you're up to.
Step 32.
You know what?
I quit. I'm done.
I got to interrupt. Number one, I should have seen the valve in there and realized it was a 4-stroke. Number
Yeah.
two, yeah. But in number two,
Camshaft.
yeah, no, yeah. Number two, it'll stuff like that comes to me at 3 a.m. I'm like, oh, shoot. And I almost
Yeah.
want to come out here. A lot of guys do, and work on it at 3 a.m. But I like to have a routine.
Right.
Yeah, for
Well,
me,
you
it's
guys-
the
have you-
shower.
have
When I
you-
take a shower, things just click.
Bruce,
So I think
that's
then my mind will
that's
go
when I
clean.
that's when I text myself at 3 a.m. That's why the phone's next to the bed.
Yeah, at least so that you can
Have you ever
remember.
gone through?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone through your videos going, uh-oh?
My
Klaus,
favorite
Klaus,
though is
I did
Uh-oh.
one. I did
Uh-oh.
one when I said first thing, second thing, third thing, fourth thing, and then I said, and then after the fourth thing, we do this and this and this, and then we do the fourth thing, and then after that, we go ahead and do these 2 steps, and then we do
Yeah.
the fourth thing. And then I looked at the
But-
video and went,
But it's
"Ugh."
like if you're taking
Gotta leave that in.
if you're taking a chainsaw apart, I mean down to the basics, and all of a sudden you see the video, you're going, uh-oh,
Yeah.
uh-oh. You know that
That's where
it's
this
going to
comes-
cost. It's going to cost you 3 hours in the morning because you just forgot something.
that's why you count.
I had the
make sure
one
you have
video
no
where I
extra
didn't even know where
hardware
I
at
did
the
to
end of
fix
the
it, so I
job.
watched the video
Yeah.
where the float was
Yeah,
upside
I
down in the
use-
carburetor, and I
I
didn't even
use
catch
mul-
it until I watched the
I use
video.
multiple magnetic cups to keep track of my hardware.
I use cardboard and I stick them in the
Yeah,
cardboard.
yeah.
It's looking like it, you know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
I had an MS 270 steel come in with it started fine. Once it got hot, it wouldn't idle, which can mean like a gazillion things.
Yeah.
And I start
Yeah.
taking it apart. The guy's been using that gasoline stuff we were talking about earlier. So all the rubber parts are intact and everything pressure tested fine. And I was kind of like, and I kept digging and digging until I got to the cylinder, you know, where it's screwed into the bottom half of the assembly.
The body. Yeah.
And one screw was off, backed out this much.
Wow.
Kind of like, I know why it won't idle.
Leak.
Whoa.
That was common on Craftsman hand blowers where the pull-on screws would work their way
Yeah.
out. But you'd
Yeah.
notice because you always had a puddle of black goo
Yeah.
Ooh.
underneath the cylinder.
Yeah, but see,
SHTM.
the thing is, the guy said that he bought it from new. And when I took it apart, some of the silicone there was black. And if you know anything about steel, you know they use Durco HT,
Which is
which
red.
is red.
Yeah.
There was something off about this
The
machine. I
fiddle
don't know.
fairies.
Yes, exactly. And why did I mean one screw was backed out, 2 was loose, the 4th was still on. There was still tension on the 4th. But the amount of work it takes to take the cylinder, because you have to take the cylinder off the piston, right?
Yeah.
And you have to clean it and I was watching my video, putting it back together, and all of a sudden there was this little spacer thing for one of the anti-vibration things. This spacer was like, what the hell is that thing for? I went through the IPL, I couldn't find it, and I was watching the video. All of a sudden, there it is. That cost me an additional an hour and a half.
That you can't charge the customer.
You can't charge anyone
No.
except your own stupidity.
Yeah.
And I kind of I hate it when it happens, but I kind of like it that I caught it. You know, I'm sending out a product that is dealer worthy.
Mm-hmm.
But still an hour and a half.
Klaus, don't think of it as your own stupidity. Think of it as your learning curve. Be positive.
Yeah, I wish my learning curve would sort of flare out. It doesn't. It's still. You're right, Stella. You're right, Stella. You're right, and it's out. I mean, if I did MS 270s every single day, I wouldn't have missed it. But I don't. I see one maybe once a year. The rest of the time, there are other models, there are other designs, there are other brands, other makes. and that's what makes it fun. But it's a funny feeling. I'm kind of going like, oh, f, you know. But again, I'm still happy that I didn't see the video after I returned the saw, because my OCD compels me to call the guy up and says, "You got to bring the saw back.
Yeah. You'd have no choice.
You have no bring the saw back."
Survival food.
So I guess Trudy is not making lunch today, eh?
She's walking the dog.
Poor you.
That sounds like a metaphor for something, but that's okay.
I was going to say, oh, so that's what they call it now, huh?
She is actually, I think, walking the dog.
I think she is.
But here's Bruce on peanut sandwiches and water.
Yeah.
The poor guy is just gonna, wither away into nothingness.
All right, I've gone an extra half hour for Stella because we love Stella. So I'm going to hit it now.
Thank you for having me up here. I really appreciate it.
We could chat for a little while, but let me
Yeah,
end it
hang
here.
in there,
Everybody out in the comment land, thanks for showing up. It was some pretty good conversation today. And
I said, oops.
tomorrow morning, if I feel like breakfast, I'll be on tomorrow, Klaus, or whoever else is up. Otherwise,
I will be in the shop, so bring
now
it
I can
on.
go to large screen and get rid of the comments.
There you go. Anyway, Henry, get better soon. Gary, happy anniversary, and you get better soon. And everybody have a great night, and we will talk to you later.
Thanks for having us, Ken.
Be safe.
Thanks.
No problem.